currently adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. After having left the Dragon's Horn and having met up with the Hekemotu, you guys are making your way towards the land of Ivrix. You're currently on your ship that you have acquired named the Firm Morning Wood and are having just recovered from a stormy night. So, as the day dawns, what would you guys like to do?
I would like to steer the ship.
Okay.
I feel like that's
Go ahead
important.
and start with the survival roll, please.
My D20 plus 6. I don't have survival. I have proficiency in water vehicles.
Excellent.
Sometimes being a ladron is really nice because if you need something on the fly, be like, hold on, give me 4 hours. Okay, I can suddenly do this. 22.
22, no sweat. You will drive the ship sure and true and make sure it's a smooth ride for your friends.
Oh yeah, we're gonna teach Brennan. We're gonna bring up wakeboarding. That's what we're gonna do this session.
You're gonna do something. Yeah.
Wakeboarding.
Yeah, where I tell Brennan to jump off the back of the boat, holding onto a rope.
Yeah, dude, just tell him it'll help him with roguish skills, so he'll do it.
That's where we left off. Was he was wanting more roguish skills.
So I have rope. You need rope.
I do need rope. They cut mine.
Yeah. I have the initial rope that we get in our packs.
50 feet, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So Amer goes to Brennan. He goes like, "Well, if we want to learn more skills,
Yep.
next is balance. What you need to do is you tie a rope to one of the masts and you jump off the back of the boat and you slide along the water. You know, you can use your feet, I guess, or a piece of wood. I don't know if we have a spare plank sitting around. Doubt it. Go. Oh, here we go. Better idea. Go off and take one of the doors off one of the rooms and use that. And you're going to use that to ride the water holding onto the rope behind the ship.
I'm gonna stare at you for a second and let it all compute. Say, okay. All right. Which door should I take?
Not mine.
Not mine.
Okay. Just hear from across the boat, not mine. Yeah.
I think Stell doesn't use doors, so you might want to just take hers. Just say yes.
And Brennan's already walking down. He's going below to go to the door.
We'll see what happens. What's the worst that could happen here?
All right, so whose door are you going to take, Brennan?
Just the first one I see. You can roll it down.
First one you see. Excellent. There are a total of 6 doors down there. There's only 5 that are currently being claimed because Echo rides in the crow's nest. So let's roll a d6, with 6 being the unattended door. 3. Going across my list here, number 1, 2, 3 would be Mr. Amer.
Yeah, well, I didn't need a door anyway. Probably deserving, but
He doesn't know. That's
no. Amer's just steering the boat. He has zero idea what's going on.
Yeah, no, Brennan just takes the door. He doesn't know whose it is. He's just, okay, this one looks good.
So you pop the hinges and grab a door.
Okay.
In
So
the
he's
most
gonna go
probable
up.
way. Yep.
Yeah, he'll go up and say, yell, Amer, I don't think I got yours, don't worry. And,
yeah, sounds good.
all right, so I'm going to get my rope. So I'm supposed to tie it to the mast?
Tie it to one of the masts or the back of the boat, just somewhere. You can hold on to it where it hit the water.
Where would you tie this rope, Brennan?
I would go to the rear of the ship. I don't know if 50 feet is going to be enough to do it to one of the masts. Is there anything near the rear of the ship that I could...
The rudder.
All right. So he knows nothing about boats, so this is fine.
Right.
So he's gonna tie one side of the rope to that. tie another piece of that rope around his waist.
Okay.
He doesn't know sailor knot. He's just gonna tie a bunch of knots.
Sure.
I'll give other folks an opportunity if they choose. If they don't, that's also an opportunity not to. Everyone sees him doing this too, by the way. So
Everyone's just watching.
Yeah, I'm keeping medium distance with my arms crossed and I'm leaning against the mast. I try to yell to Echo. 10 more gold? You taking this bet?
Yes, I'm taking this bet. I've got 10
What, in favor or against?
against.
Okay, good. I believe in him.
So I'm gonna practice a few times. All right, I'm gonna take this board, or I'm gonna take
The door.
I'm gonna take the door and put it on its side. You know, like I'm gonna hold it in two hands. I'm gonna throw it against the top of the boat and try to jump on it, and kind of like slide while maintaining my balance.
Sure. Roll your acrobatics check. This would be a 5 on a boat. Yeah. You're able to do that?
All right, yeah, so I do that. I'm feeling good. I yell at Aimer, "Hey, I think I got this."
I believe in you. He gives you like a thumbs up while he's steering the boat. He's like, "Let me just shout if you want more waves."
So all right, so he's gonna look over the side, and the plan is gonna be, he's gonna try to throw it, kind of on the side of the ship in front of him, thinking that by the time he gets down there, it's gonna meet his feet. In his mind, this is how it's gonna work.
Okay.
I don't know.
Before we do this, I'm going to go ahead and put you on this map just because it's fun.
Yeah.
Just so that I can see what the heck's going on.
Let's see now. Okay. All right, so that's the front of the boat. I'm at the rear of the boat. Right?
Yep, that's the rear of the boat.
Okay, cool. Aimer's thing. That's it. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna do this, man. I'm gonna count to 3. I'm gonna throw this off. Try to kind of skim it on the water. Hoping my feet are gonna get to it by the time I get down there. Throw it out in front of me and see what happens.
Sure. All right.
Counting loudly so everybody knows what's going on, right? Because I got this. I practiced it. I got sweet moves. I can do this.
Oh, man.
You got sweet moves.
1, 2, 3. All right. I jump over throw the thing and I jump over.
All right.
What
Excellent.
am I rolling for this?
It should be an acrobatics check, and I'm going to make it be a DC 20 as you go over the side.
Hey, if it goes bad, you can have my inspiration.
Was that a Wilhelm I just heard?
Yep.
It did.
As he misses the door completely and goes into the water.
Reroll it, please. For me.
I mean,
I get 10 gold on this.
it makes sense because that's what he got on the boat. So that's probably what he would get. But let's try.
Excellent. The dice want to tell a story tonight. So, Brennan, you are now being dragged behind the boat by the waist underwater.
I'm trying to tread water.
Yep.
Yeah.
As Aimer's door goes far behind the boat and sails into the distance.
What's going on over there?
Cecilia just clicks her tongue and then walks away with her arms crossed and starts fishing something out of her pocket.
Apparently, we lost the boat. That's all. Or not a boat. We lost the door.
Help me!
What do you mean lose a door?
Yeah.
Can I get an athletics check to swim while being towed by a boat, so therefore you have disadvantage? Excellent.
Wow.
Sir, I'm glad we're getting these dice rolls now. Maybe we might be about to kill Brennan. Brennan doesn't come up. He went over the side, and you don't see him.
I put that platinum. Patting myself.
Aimer goes, well, I guess I'm trying to pull the rope up. And he runs over and starts trying to pull on the rope.
The ship lurches to the side.
Oh, God. Oh God! Emer goes. Someone else pull the rope. I gotta steer the boat.
Can I use Thorn Whip on the rope?
Where is that?
Yes, you can do Thorn Whip on the rope. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna use Thorn Whip to tie a rope around the rope to pull the rope.
All right.
And she just starts pulling. By pull, I mean she just starts like with the Thorn Whip attached to the rope. She's just gonna start flying up.
The wonderful part. I need you to go ahead and roll an eighth. I need you to actually cast a spell, please. Just need a Thorn Whip.
Guess what level cantrip? Just go by my total level.
Sure, yeah.
That's how this works, right? No, that's not how that works.
It's an attack roll? A spell attack roll.
Yes. So I just need to roll the thing.
Sure.
Oh. What's my spell attack bonus? 9, 18.
Okay, you will hit the rope. How much damage did you deal to the rope?
Let me do that. It's 3d6.
Excellent.
Let me... and it is, let me state that it is,
Piercing damage, yes.
yes, it is piercing, not slashing.
Yep.
Or,
I just looked it up, and you deal 13 damage to a rope that has 2 hit points. You pull up 25 feet of rope that is retracted to you, leaving no rope dangling over the side as Brennan is cut loose of the ship.
Hey, Brennan, didn't you ever learn water walking, Brennan?
what's going on? What, why?
Echo, when I lost the last bet, did I give you a platinum or 10 gold coins? Because I can't find what I thought was my
The
last
rope.
platinum.
Help me!
Yeah, I think
Do we
you
see
get
do we see the rest of the rope like floating
Oh,
anywhere?
Rope doesn't
Amy,
float normally.
Do you have
Oh.
change? Amir?
What?
Do you have change for 10? Do you have a platinum? Can I give you 10 gold for a platinum?
He's like steering the boat, like going through a platinum. Yeah, I got a platinum.
6
Okay,
seconds have passed. The ship has moved 60 feet away from Brennan.
All right.
Echo's gonna try and glide down to the surface of the boat, down to the deck.
Sure.
I was like, don't you have like a ring of water walking or something, Brennan?
Do I? I don't
You
think so.
I thought you had a ring of swimming or a ring of water walking. I thought we all did. We had all
Oh,
had
Brennan's
something.
the only one that doesn't.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay, well.
I think I do.
Amy, here, I can just get it in your. I can get it in your pouch. I'll just start fiddling through your pouch.
Yeah. Amber's this thing. It's like, oh yeah, it's in the side of my my haversack here.
Should I fly after him or?
What?
Well, he's currently underwater. Take another swim check, please, Brennan.
And what was it? Acrobatics or?
Athletics to swim.
You're not tied to the ship anymore, so straight roll maybe.
Okay, with the 22, he breaks the surface, and he can wave and shout for a round.
Can we see him from here?
Oh yeah, you can see him. He pops up, but he's 60 feet away.
How's it going back there? Any sick moves?
I'm going to fly out.
This is gonna be great.
I guess this would be like a dash action, I guess, right?
Yep.
I turned to
Get
Echo.
you.
Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
No, I'm not betting on him to drown now.
No.
That's kinda
I'm
what it
betting
looks
on
like.
Stella getting him up.
Still can't get him out of the water.
Well, I think she can.
Okay, I'll go double or nothing.
Yes. I have my
All right.
Just waiting.
Estelle, you fly over to where Brennan is. The ship continues 60 feet away. What would you like to do? You're now 120 feet from the ship.
Oh god, it is a good bit away.
You like get a bird to come or something?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm thinking.
Yep.
So you know tidal wave.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Can I use that to move us up since we're on the water? Usually that's not what tidal
Let me
wave
pull up
does.
the text. Let me pull up the text here.
Usually tidal wave doesn't do anything like that. But I mean, we're on water.
You do have the door.
No, the door's gone.
Door's mad
The
guy.
door is 200 feet away.
Listen,
It's beyond them.
He didn't even land on it.
He didn't land on the door.
I thought,
He
like,
threw that door so far out there. I don't know what he was thinking.
I was thinking he'd go to the door and then cast tidal wave and do some mad surfing.
Oh.
That's where I was going with that.
It
That's
would
my.
knock you guys prone, causing you to sink. Tidal wave is bad in this situation.
I would think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
no.
wave that crashes down upon you.
Okay.
Yeah, you could absolutely. It would just make the situation worse.
Yeah, got it. I think that's gonna be a moment where I'm gonna need to use my flash recall. But on what? Wait, do I? Fuck, Drew doesn't learn Dimension Door. Fuck.
While she's thinking about it, another 6 seconds pass.
I didn't know that was counting.
I'm whispering to myself. Come on, Stell.
Look, I'm literally cutting it by a lot. Like, we're taking a minute or two. I'm trying to make it funny because you guys have it.
Okay, flash recall, water walk. Go.
Okay. Cool. I do need, before you can do that, I need another swim check from Brennan in order to maintain his position on top of the water. So athletics, please. Excellent. Okay. So he's still up on top of the water where you can go ahead and cast water walk on him.
Yep, I will do that.
Oh, boo! Don't use magic. You gotta fly him back, or I'm gonna lose.
Okay.
Alright, so Rose, she's been trying to meditate at the front of the ship this whole time, but all the racket has finally gotten her to come on over. She just looks over and just looks at the idiots and just asks, "What is happening?"
Well, they're 180 feet back right now.
Amir is
the ship is still
training
moving away.
Brennan. Amir is training Brennan how to do something in the water, and I think it went south.
Really? It looks like, well, what's the term? Man overboard? I'm not a sailor. Aimer. Is that what they say when someone falls into the ocean?
Falls into the ocean, yes. Listens to me and tries to do sick moves on a door off the back of the boat. I think they just call that dumb.
Yeah, she shades her eyes as she looks out. It's like, man, they're really far back there.
It's entertaining, though.
Yeah, they're getting
Alright.
kind of far.
Okay, so you have water walking, Brennan, and you have Stell flying above you. What would you like to do?
I'd like to ask Stell, did it look cool?
I wasn't looking. I just heard that you were overboard and... Do you think you
Well,
can make it back to the ship in time?
I don't know if I can walk faster than the ship is sailing. Can you fly faster?
Maybe I can keep maybe I can keep pace with it?
He's just waving his arms, like, come back! Come back!
Are you looking backwards?
Amer's steering the boat. He can't really see very well, probably. I guess I could probably see them all the way back there, couldn't I?
Oh,
At this point, yeah.
it looks like they're fine. He's waving, and I wave
Oh,
back at him just
He's
from
waving.
the
Oh, okay.
They look fine.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Brennan, how much movement speed do you have?
Was that?
How much movement speed do you have, Brennan?
30 feet walking. Yeah.
But you can do a dash action for 60.
Yeah.
Which is the rate of the boat
You can
moving.
keep up with the boat.
I can use hidden paths to get him 30 feet forward.
How about you? Maybe like summon a dolphin we could ride or something cool?
That is so true.
Stell is the dolphin.
Let me check the bestiary.
And do something rad, like get some orcas and take down the boat in revenge.
Man,
As you guys are figuring it out, the boat is now at
Yeah,
240 feet.
Yeah.
I'm checking wild shape.
For the record, if we were doing this in person, I would literally have an egg timer, little sand clock that would just little 1 minute sand clock for you guys per turn.
Next year, 1. Okay.
Well, kind of looks like this double or nothing then.
Is,
Pay off.
is Brennan like just watching the ship go by, or is he actually running?
I haven't heard.
waving.
He's waving.
He's waving like, come back, come back.
He's standing there watching the ship go.
Echo, you gotta wave.
I can't keep up.
Yeah, I wave at him.
That's it.
Where the?
God damn.
Oh, reef shark. What is this? What is the swing speed on this thing? 40-foot swim speed. Dash action. I can do that. Wait, what's the size?
What is it?
Where's the size? Where? Medium. Fuck.
They are kind of far out there, aren't they?
Are they? I thought you said they were doing fine.
No, well, he's standing on the water, which I'm assuming was Stell. Can we just say, Echo, can we just say that cancels out and so I just owe you 10 gold? Because she did
Oh,
help.
there we go. Wait, what's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
CR on this?
Stell, do you think
No.
I should start shooting lightning arrows
guilty
at
taking
them so
your
they
money.
see us?
I think
Oh.
they see us.
It's such
Now,
an easy
just
bet.
for record, you do have 4 levels of Druid, right, Stell?
What? I have 11.
11 levels of Druid. Excellent. Just checking. 'Cause you gotta have that 4th level in order to have swim speed. You're good.
Yeah. I'm just trying to check the ones that have swim speed that are big enough to be road ridden.
Oh, you should be solid then. Yeah, you can find something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
He told me
checking.
to live life to the fullest.
Giant octopus.
Gambling's part of it.
You're gonna choose a giant octopus.
It is large and has a 60-foot swim speed. We're good.
We just kill one.
You like
Well-
grabbed him?
I want to see how this fairy turns into a giant octopus and what happens here. Please describe this because this is going to be hilarious.
Well,
Big octopus.
let's find one.
Oh no, the octopus is back. It's got Brennan. Everybody kill it.
So Stella's just thinking for a moment, like going through her options. Okay, I can do this. And
All
then
she's
she's
thinking.
ah, yes,
all she's
got it.
thinking. All she's thinking. I'm shooting arrows at the flame arrows at the boat to think that maybe that'll like get their attention.
Those fireworks I see back there, Cecilia?
And
Yeah, it
eventually,
seems like he's kind of wasting his magic.
she gets an idea,
Yes.
and she starts shimmering, and as a light starts to like engulf her and starts to take form, which is typically how her transformations work. And eventually, it takes the shape of this big ass octopus. Okay, grab on.
Brennan just steps back, but because he's got the arrow, he points the arrow at the octopus like he's gonna shoot the octopus.
No. This is me. I have a plan.
Oh, okay, all right.
Wait, no, wait. Can they even talk in wild shape? Is that a thing? Hold on.
Nope.
Buffalo gang.
That's okay.
I can look in its eyes and see that it's not going to attack and say, okay, let's do this.
It is a short, cute, blonde haircut on it.
Yeah.
Real.
I've never seen a blonde octopus before.
Yeah. So
I've never
wait,
seen an octopus with hair.
you grab on.
Yeah.
It's got a hair bow.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to just start using dash action towards the ship repeatedly.
Actually, to be fair, we did see an octopus with hair with that one lady with the protectorate.
Oh yeah, but she had hair everywhere.
Yeah, man, still an octopus with hair. To be fair.
Maybe she was a squid. I didn't know.
How strong is an octopus, or a giant octopus, I should say?
You mean its strength stat?
Yeah,
I bet it's at least an 18.
17.
cool.
You good?
Now here's the fun part. When you're swimming, is he still on top of the surface of the water?
I can drop concentration as well,
Okay.
if I need to.
Is water walking a concentration spell? I didn't think so.
I don't think it is.
Are you all swimming on the surface together?
Oh no, yeah, no, it's just duration. Oh well, I
But
don't
you
just
can,
drag
no,
him.
but you can, yeah, but I think you can cancel your own spells anyway. Right?
Or you can just get on me.
You want to surf on an octopus?
Oh, this is gonna get better. Yeah, it has to. Yeah, I think.
He's
that's
still
what happened.
wait. He's still got 25 feet of rope attached to him. Still, just come on. I can win this bet.
Oh yeah, I could just grab the rope. That is true.
Wait a minute, you're gonna try and call that a win?
What
What?
are we
I'm
gonna do? I'll
If he-
try whatever. What, are you gonna grab the rope, or am I gonna have to try to get on top of you?
Look, if he gets
Your,
up,
your choice.
if he gets up, it's a win. If he gets up,
I'll just drag. I'll just drag. You're coming with me.
Yeah. Grab the rope. I'm gonna hold on to the rope to help stay on. You kind of like a harness and a horse.
And I have a 60-foot swim speed, so if I just dash action, I think that would be 120 a turn.
Yeah, but the ship is moving 60, so you're only gaining 60 feet per turn.
That's fine.
Brennan, dig in. Try to stand. Dig in.
All right, Brennan, I need, for this one, an acrobatics check to ski behind an octopus.
Shit.
It's
Wow.
the same as when he practiced before. He starts to get up and his like feet just do a split and he face plants. I was like, yes. No.
Water walking. Brennan is face first, skipping across the water behind an octopus.
Oh. So close. I hand you the gold. Fine.
Come back, octopus! Come back!
Thank you.
We tried so hard.
All right, so after it would be a grand total of another 45 seconds, actually 48 seconds, the octopus will reach the back of the ship. Stell, you have the rope in a tentacle, I assume?
Yep.
You approach the ship. What would you like to do?
Let me just check what something wild chick does. I can use class features while in this state, right?
Depends on what it is. I think so. In most cases.
However, you retain the benefit of. Yep. Okay.
I know
It's
you
been a
can't
war for-
fly as an octopus.
That wasn't the plan.
Okay.
I was just going to use hidden paths to teleport Brennan 30 feet up onto the ship's deck.
Okay. Bloop.
No good.
Brennan is soaking wet right next to Sweet August Rose.
And then I will drop the octopus wild chip
Okay.
and try to fly back onto the ship.
Cool. Where would you like to land?
Good.
Like,
Man, I really thought I was gonna have to walk out there and get both of you, but I'm glad that wasn't necessary.
you could have just done that yourself.
Well, yeah, but I wanted to see how you would do it.
Yeah, me too.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's all part of the learning experience. It's okay. You did good stuff.
Oh, I panicked.
I'm gonna walk up to Amer and be like, "So what do you think?"
I think you need to land the door next time. Maybe. Okay. I have a different idea from the future. Our next one, we'll glue your feet to the door and then slide the door off the back of the boat.
Yeah, there's 5 more doors.
We can just not do that again.
I don't have any glue right now, but this is the future. This next one's for the future. You know.
I look at Echo. Triple or nothing. I get him another door. I get him another door right now.
I don't have any solvent glue.
I don't care. I think he can do it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm dropping the bit. Gosh. Gambling's
When
actually
I-
quite invigorating.
1 out of 2 rogue achievements is pretty good.
Yeah.
I have an idea for the next one, but I'm gonna keep it a secret.
Okay.
What were you
So-
even trying to do?
Amir was teaching me some tactics, because I've witnessed how well he is in certain situations, and I want to learn, some of those cool roguish skills that he has. I thought they would go well with my sweet moves.
Was he teaching you how to abandon ship?
Yeah, no, I almost had it. It's all about balance, and I don't know. Suyagasuru talked about like key or something or I don't know. But you just gotta focus on it. I'll get it next time.
Well said, Brennan. Well said.
What else has Amir been teaching you?
Oh, I don't know, just things. I walk away.
I look at him, I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
sorry.
what? No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I look at Stell and I just say, can you cast spells when you're a different animal?
No, but I can focus on ones I already did cast.
Oh, okay. So there's that. I was thinking, like, what if you could like turn into something like even smaller, like a fly? Could you still like throw fireballs or something?
No.
Oh,
I could use some larger juice on myself.
oh, I was just curious because I mean that seems like it would be very handy to be able to do
Mm.
if you're trying to like sneak in and this and sneak into someone's like bedroom and kill them without anyone noticing. It just be a very handy ability.
I don't think I'd be trying to do that anytime soon.
Don't discount yourself.
Hopefully not.
Well, we're going to a Rick's, so
Yeah.
maybe. Anyways, I gotta go. I gotta keep training.
We're training Brennan for things like balance, stealth, all the important things, to get in and out of situations.
I see.
Brennan's down below.
Yeah, he's probably getting changed.
He is. He's getting changed.
So, Cecilia, I got something I want you to look at.
Oh, yeah.
I just recently made it.
Let me see it.
You'll see Echo has on his left shoulder, he has a loop of what would be like rope. It's just looped around and around, but it's a leather rope. It's actually a bullwhip that he's made, and it's rather long. I was inspired by the tentacle rod. I can't duplicate the actions of the tentacle rod, but this has a much longer reach. So, and then he'll show you how he drops the loop on the ground and he holds the handle and he can crack the whip, kind of Indiana Jones style.
Oh, very nice. Why don't you do pats or breastplate? Give it a go.
Oh, sure.
How far away can I stand? Can I stand like?
15 feet.
Oh, very nice. How about this? Yeah, just give it a go. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm still learning.
It's right next. Okay, no, not bad. Give it a go. That time it flashes with her armor, but doesn't appear to affect her. You gotta go a little bit higher.
Here's what's interesting though. I can use booming blade with it at a distance.
I kind of smile. I'm like, oh, that's kind of dirty. That she just takes a step back. Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that in action next time.
You will soon, yeah. I'm not going to use it on you.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty mundane, but if you soak something through it, I'm sure it'll be have quite a punch to it.
I'm working on enchanting it too, and once I do, I think it will be rather potent. It's got a little bite now, but it'll be much better in the future, I think. I used to have a tail that was almost as long as a ship, and I used to whip things with it all the time.
She kind of gives you a soft smile. That's actually very cute.
That's what we're going for, Brennan. That's what we're going for right there.
You look for Brennan, and coming up from below decks, you see a woman.
Hey, guys.
He has a beard and is wearing Brennan's clothes.
Hey, how are you?
And what's your name? Fair lass. Oh god, that's hard to say.
It's Grananina.
Is that what I sound like?
Yeah,
Looks at Cecilia.
I wish it wasn't, but yes, it's actually a pretty good impersonation.
Oh, sweet God. Amer kind of hangs his head down in shame and goes back to steering the boat.
I cross my arms and I'm gonna go walk on over to whoever this person is. I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
Yeah, I'm Brennan.
Brennan-Nina. Are you real close
Nah,
to
it's me. It's Brennan. I'm using Amer's stuff to try to like disguise myself.
I look you in the eyes and I hook my right hand underneath like the clasp of your cloak, and I pull you kind of close so that I'm whispering in your ear. I'm like, usually, if I'm impersonating a woman, you'd be hung by your dick and shoe. She gives you a smile and releases it and gives you kind of a pat on the shoulder.
He just looks at his
Glad
crotch.
I'm glad you're not in shoe. She kind of gives you like a smile. And I'm also glad that I'm not who I used to be. As I try to fish more money out of Amir's pocket.
I think we're all
Are you trying to get me to pay for both of your bets here?
Think of this as reparations.
I mean, yeah. I mean, how much you need? I'll tell you what pocket it's in.
I just need all your platinums because I feel like I'm going to be losing quite a bit to Echo
All
in the
right.
future.
So as you dig through his pouch, you find 21 platinum pieces.
I'll just take 3. I'll get more when I need it.
Okay, I'm actually noting it all down here on the sheet too. And some of the various coins we've picked up, and this gets shoved in the bag.
Brennan tries to snag a coin very poorly using sleight of hand, and you all see it.
Amer doesn't. He's steering the boat.
Oh, well, yeah. Cecilia going through the bag. He tries to palm one, and it just.
I like smack the top of your hand like disciplining a child. We're outside of shoe. You have no rights here.
How dare you? Walk over to Amer. Amer, what? Check it out, man. What do you think?
You got a shave to pull it off. We also need to buy you a better dress. The beard, though, the beard really sets it off. Listen, when we get to town,
Have you considered just disguising as another guy?
All I found were women's clothes.
Oh,
wait, what? You were in my room?
I don't know. It didn't have a door on it.
Here we goes. Well, maybe I deserve that one. Let me go put my dress back.
wait, so that is yours?
Yes, that is my dress that I now will need to fix.
You just turn around and the back of the seam is just like fucking pouring out of it.
No.
It's not like zipped up.
So far, Brendan's 2 out of 3 with roguish skills, so he's going back down to change.
As a question, okay, does Brennan have back hair?
Probably. We'll say yeah. He's happy. Yeah.
Okay,
he's got
so
some-
where that seam is, you guys can see a nice patch of this dirty blonde hair sticking out the back. Nice and
nice
curly.
little trail going down below.
Well, as Rose watches him go downstairs, she just looks at the others and just says, "Well, at least you can shoot things really good."
And everyone just kind of looks around in a circle. I'm like, well, I'm not actually sure about that one all the time.
50-50.
Yeah, you can shoot the wings off a fly. It's at 500 yards, but wakeboarding behind a ship is a no-go. I mean, some people are. You gotta find what your talents are. Where you can.
And I'm sure he will find them eventually.
Yeah. And changes and comes back up. He's all done for now.
Cool.
Oh, Brennan, did you pass somebody on your way down?
Yeah, you know, it was this really, really beautiful woman.
I'm glad you're sticking to. I'm glad you're sticking to your story. That's actually an important part.
Yeah,
That's an important part of it.
Yeah, man, he thinks that he got it over on you. He's smirking and walking away.
He counts that as a success. That's his 2 out of 3. That's one of his 2s.
He already broke character in front of you too, but he just doesn't remember that. It's fine.
No.
Mm-hmm. That jives.
Hey man, how many more days left? I think I'm gonna go insane.
Tomorrow, the day after.
Okay.
Can still cast Tidal Wave.
Wait, why?
I don't know if I can roll high enough to steer the ship through a tidal wave.
Amer, maybe we can surf the ship.
You know, if we had a spare ship, I would totally consider it. But we don't, and I don't really want to walk to Yivrix.
So when we get our ship back,
Multi-swallow.
Would you rather ride or try to ride the Morning Wood or the Salty Swallow?
through the tidal wave?
Yeah.
Sorry, what's the tidal wave analogy supposed to be?
A tidal wave.
I think that's not an analogy. I think that's literal.
It's very literal.
Could he become like a gray whale and tow us? Would that be faster?
I don't think I could do that.
Beast theory. Well. Yeah, no. The lowest CR whale is CR3.
Is that a beluga whale?
No, the lowest CR whale is the killer whale. At least out of the stuff I could see.
That's fine. It just gives me more time to practice some roguish skills and stuff.
Why don't you practice tomorrow?
Okay.
Cool.
As you guys continue sailing on, the rest of the day passes mostly uneventfully. Are you guys doing anything other than driving the boat?
Amer's driving the boat. I mean,
I guess. Yeah, Rose is practicing like her katas. Let me just see. Oh, she didn't roll very well. She's trying to do a handstand on 3 fingers instead of just one hand, and so I don't know if she can do that.
Okay.
It's a slow process. She goes through the entire kata, and then it ends with a handstand, and she slowly moves one hand, and then she slowly cups her hand so she's on 5 fingers, and then she tries to do it with 3, but I think she's approaching the limits of her Zen mastery at this point.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fun
Hey,
fact, one of the players in one of my campaigns can actually do this, which is crazy.
IRL?
Yeah.
That's
Shit.
insane.
Yeah. It's Cecilia's dance partner.
Oh yes.
You
Yeah,
can do
mine.
a one handstand, one arm handstand.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Oh,
she
yeah.
can.
You can do it on both sides.
Cool.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Very strong.
Echo's
Echo.
Echo's gonna study his books. He's got a couple of different things from the library, notes that he took, things like that, and then he has the book Cecilia gave him, and then he's got his Enchanter's books. He's going to be spending most of his time with those. He is going to ask Cecilia to take a look at this logbook. I think he shared it with her before and kind of wants to get her thoughts on it.
Yeah, this logbook actually was. I think I have an excerpt from it as I show you the findings from Verm, Mr. Verm. I match up bodies of the text. like, this is a direct excerpt. So, must have been, wherever you got your information must have been the same place. So at least that adds up.
Now, it mentions credence. I mean, did you see that?
I give him like a sort of sarcastic smile. No, Echo, I did not see my own name. Or the name of my family in the book. Yes. Yeah. I just am not sure who it's referring to. Because I believe Tolonia, or Tolona, to be ancient. She's been around for as long as the founding of God's Soil. But credence could reference anybody from my lineage.
Right.
However, what I will say is I've never seen my mother age a day. I'm not sure if that's just due to her blessing or not. Or not her blessing, but a blessing she has received. And there's no others of the name. And there's not that much of a long history. She's talked about the past, but not necessarily that much of the family. So.
Yeah, okay.
If that is my mother, and Lady Frost, was not lying to me or trying to deceive me when we were in the Plaza of the Gods, saying that my mother was on the less desirable side of history, then I might be worried. But we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out pretty soon. Maybe.
How are you feeling about Spell Shadow?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm torn about that. You know, that we could search that out, but I mean that's probably another long journey, another long chase for us to take. Maybe we finish up what we're doing here and then consider it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I mean, it sounds like something like what we need, but yeah, I don't know yet.
Well, you never know what kind of magics we'll find ourselves in. Maybe something that takes us to different planes, or maybe something that takes us, allows us to travel in a conjurative manner. But as of right now, I gesture to the boat. We're a bit limited.
Yeah, our resources are limited. You know, these next couple of days are going to be kind of rough. When we do finally get there, there's no telling what we're going to find. We're probably going to have a lot of surprises, things that we didn't expect, and then maybe some tough choices. So I hope you're ready for that, because I think you and I both are going to have some tough choices to make.
Give you like a kind of a look that has more meaning to it than necessary, like a historic meaning to it, because we've been together for a long while. Just like, yeah, I think that if the time comes for action to be taken, we'll both know what we need to do.
Yeah, I agree. And I guess Echo, go back to his studies.
Cool. As you continue studying, the day passes uneventfully. Let's go ahead and get an enchanting check down at the bottom. Nice. That's a success.
Thank you.
Just a plus 16.
Oh yeah, does this mean we get like long rest and get our resources back?
You can go ahead and take a long rest, yes.
Alrighty.
Long resters.
What fucking spell did I rotate out for?
I don't know. Don't ask
This
me.
all checks out, I think. Oh well. I'll remember.
You don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just mask cure wounds.
Nope, that one's in here.
All right. Well, as the day ends, the sun falls behind you guys, backlighting Aimer against the orange sun. You guys sail off into the darkness. The moon is waning, and it's going to be a bright night, but still kind of on the cooler side. Next morning dawns, and you guys will see that up ahead, you can see land.
Looks like we're almost to the coast.
Good.
Is it like foggy land, or can we see clearly?
A little foggy. Looks like this.
That was the second lowest was kind of, I think.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
I must admit, I am somewhat trepidatious about this.
Is this Sevix?
I'm
Oh, yeah,
assuming
Sweet
so.
Rose Roots.
I don't know. I've never been there before. I'm assuming it is. I don't know any other land masses this big, this far to the east.
You guys want to go? You guys want to like sail the coast until we come up to a city or somewhere where we can make, where we can dock, or do you want to just go inland and?
Are we gonna find a city?
The only place I know of in this land is landlocked. It's in the mountains. So I don't know if there's a coastal city or not.
Where's Pearl Sanctuary? That's where we're headed to, is that correct? That's where Amarazi's corpse lies.
Is it? I say as I look at Echo.
Yeah, I think so. But I don't know much about it.
Neither do I. I just know that it's not on the coast. It's inland.
Okay, so, Amir, let's find a place where we can.
Can we just find a nice tucked away cove we can dock, or we can anchor?
We can
That
anchor
would-
and then.
That would probably be for the best.
Aimer's gonna sail.
I will tell you that sailing close to shore, even within a mile of it, I need you to do a sailing check, and this is a DC 20 to avoid the hidden rocks in the fog.
Oh, hidden rocks in the fog. 1d20 plus 6.
Ooh.
Nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do to fix that.
Your ship impacts a rock and begins to fill with water.
No, the food.
Well, everyone grab what you need before we go. I don't think we can fix the ship before it sinks.
We didn't have much with us, did we? Besides the food?
I need to go down and get my clothes burning ruined, but that's about it. Aimer says as he runs down to the bottom of the boat to put everything back in his haversack.
Yeah,
Sal's going down to grab as much of the food as she can.
like
Okay.
Rose is, I'm
Thankfully,
assuming it's.
she has a bag of holding.
Oh yeah, you can just stuff your bag of holding with the food. How much does your bag of holding hold in terms of weight? It's like 500 pounds.
Something like that.
How many rounds is it going to take for the ship to sink? 1d10? 5 rounds. You guys have plenty of time.
That's 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the top deck, like just on the stairs that lead up to where the wheel was, as everybody's running around me. I'm like, it's 3 ships. Just can't believe it. Yeah, I think we've destroyed more ships than the amount of time it takes to build one.
Aimer grabs his clothes and 40 pounds of food and runs back up.
Well, yeah, like
I hear Cecilia and Echo's like, yeah, it's almost like somebody doesn't want us to have a ship.
Hey, I'm not the one that rolled the natural 1 here. Just for the
The gods
record.
are against us.
Hey, you know what? sometimes the dice tell a story, and they say
Yeah.
that our boat is sinking.
So yeah, I just helped roll as many barrels of food into Stella's bag of holding as I can.
Look,
Yeah.
look, look.
Remember, a barrel has a head that's easily 3 feet wide. Bag of holding has a very small opening.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't. It's not like a comic book.
Look,
Okay.
look.
Take fruits and vegetables and just load it up with fruits and vegetables.
No, this is really good
No,
food.
this is really rare meat.
So well, actually, I think I only have time to do maybe 2 of these. Rose will. What's it called when you break the cask?
You can just throw them over. They're sealed.
That's true.
How close are we?
But they're below decks.
Let's see here. We will go 1d52.
Oh wait, I was able to use Thorn Whip before to carry the fucking tentacle down to deck, right?
Sure.
Do you think I
Yeah,
can?
you're only 150 feet away from shore.
Do you think I could just like?
Oh, you could float one and swim it to shore probably. It'll
Amer's
float.
also, he's gonna go for a little bit of a Jack Sparrow thing where he's gonna climb up to the crow's nest and stand there and just wait, go as far forward with the boat as it can before he just water walks off of it.
Okay.
Echo grabs Cecilia's hand, and then he casts Dimension Door so that we're on the shore looking at the ship as a all abandoned ship.
Awesome.
I don't even look up at you. It's like I'm sitting with sitting down on the stairs with my head in my hands, and I feel your claw, and I grab your hand, and I just am now sitting on the beach, and I look up, and it's just the boat sinking off the shore.
Amer will make it to within 20 feet of the shore before the mast.
Yeah, that-
will go deep.
And then you just see him kind of just like humming to himself a little bit as he strolls to the beach.
Yeah. So
Del?
I guess I'll just haul 1 barrel. I guess that's all I could take.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we had just this big ass tentacle before, right? That's what it was.
Yeah, it's about 100 pounds of calamari. I don't know if we've managed. I imagine we preserved it as best we could, but
Beforehand I was able to just drag it with Thorn Whip. Do you think I'd be able to do that again? Just to bring it to shore or something?
Go with that.
Alright.
All right. So you guys land on the shores of somewhere.
well, I turn to Amer and I just say, I really hope this is Ivrix and not some random island, or we're gonna be stuck here.
Wait, fuck.
Well, I mean,
Wait, fuck, didn't we get the painting back?
No, she carries it with her now. Like this is
Okay.
like, because that would be like the 3rd time.
It should be great.
Yeah, it's rolled up in a case, or I guess you said it was bamboo, bamboo on her back. Yeah, so she has that like by her backpack. So yeah, she just looks at the others and just says, yeah, I hope this is Ivrix. I mean, if it's not, well, I'm gonna be quite ornery, to be honest.
Let's put the food in the bag of holding. Let's undo these because we can't carry these casks. We can't carry these big barrels with us. And then
Yeah.
see if we can figure out where we are.
Yeah. So yeah, Rose will pop open the barrel she was able to save and slowly pour it into the bag of holding, or Stell's bag of holding. Thank God we have multiple. And then as far as the calamari goes, she just looks at Stell and just says, "Will things rot while they're in there?"
I don't know.
I think they will.
Yeah.
She looks at
I had a handy
the
hammer
giant
too.
cube. It's like a 5'5" cube of squid. She's just like, because I think when you dunked it in the ocean, it probably washed off all the salt. So I think it's gonna start rotting again.
Did we save any of the salt?
I mean, can't you use magic to preserve it? I don't know. I look at Amer and I just be like, can't you cook it?
Can I?
Cook what?
Use a fireball, cook it.
Okay, well, while you guys do whatever you're going to do, I'm going to try and do something useful. I'm gonna look up in the air and I'm just say, Echo, I hope you can catch me. If not, I can catch myself. I'm gonna hold your hand and I'm gonna dimension door us 500 feet in the air. And just try to get a scope of like where we are. Like,
Okay.
like a beacon kind of thing. So just go all the
Sure.
way up. And I just want to, like, what's my aerial look like?
500 feet, you can see that you are on a rocky coastline. The fog covers the water and several of the low spots within the terrain. Can I get a perception check from you? As you're looking up and down the coastline does head up into a series of mountains that are covered with jungle.
Interesting. Can Echo also make one?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
Because his wings got in your face. Oh, with the 16, you see a couple of trails that head up into the mountains. They don't make it to the water's edge, but they're not far off from where you guys are at.
Put your wings away. You can't fly.
He's trying to fly, but he's like, I'm too small for this. What did you do? I can't.
I'm holding onto your foot.
Are you flying?
No! I'm falling! We're falling!
Let go of me.
No!
So,
What
you
do I
are
need to-
500 feet up.
I'm gonna try to fly.
Because-
What could I do?
Uh,
I'm gonna take my arms out, stretch them out, and I'm gonna grab my wings and try to glide down. See if I could. Good grief!
sure.
I'm a small
Roll an
creature.
athletics check.
His wings are not that big. Huh. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
If Cecilia's not holding on to you, you'll be able to fly.
I'm gonna try and reroll that.
Sure.
better than a 6 or 15?
I had a chance.
Saying there's a chance.
Cecilia's pulling me down, dragging me down. We're both falling.
So,
Mhm.
yeah, Rose is just, fussing with the calamari cube, and she hears as they disappear, and she looks around and then sees them in the sky, and she just looks at the others and just says, "Oh, I didn't know Cecilia mastered her key to be able to not be harmed by falls." She says
And-
to the others.
It takes 6 seconds to come down 200 feet.
So when we get, I'm going to try and time it and Misty Step to the ground and hope that inertia doesn't follow me.
Okay.
Well, if they splat, you gotta go find the shovel, Sweet August Rose.
Well, I mean,
So-
they're kind of the reason why we're here, so I hope they don't do that.
As you guys descend, Echo's going to try to time it to Misty Step away, dropping Cecilia. Is there anything you'd like to do, Cecilia?
Yeah, I have Featherfall. I've had Featherfall the whole time. As soon as I'm getting, you just hear my scream as I'm tumbling through the air. But it's all an act. I get from about 30 feet from the ground, and I just Featherfall as it picks up my coat, and I just land very soft. Echo, you didn't trust me. Why would I do that otherwise?
Yeah, very funny. because you lost 20 gold too.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to losing much more in our future.
Oh. So were you able to see anything while you're up there?
No, his wings got in the way
There's
because he tried to fly.
there are some. What do you do when you're 500 feet in the air? You start flapping your arms. There are some trails that lead up through there. We could follow those trails. They lead somewhere.
That'd probably be unwise, says a woman that has just appeared next to you.
Ooh.
Unwise is what we do best.
I see that.
Ouch.
By the way, nice to see you guys again.
Yep, don't know who you are.
Or we haven't met yet, right? It's always hard to tell.
I don't think so, but you never know.
Still shakes her head.
What would I roll? I roll like a perception or something to see if I would have recognized this as someone we passed.
You have
Eric,
never seen this woman before.
Or is it? Yeah, no. You know the gold hair, the he kind of makes his hands just with the everything. Now I can't say I've seen you before.
So
Oh,
what
So this
markings?
isn't the first. This is the first time for you guys. Got it.
So what kind of markings or emblems, or is there anything to take note of?
She has tattoos on her face that appear to be shimmering gold magic. Her hair is actually metal laced with regular hair. She has no insignias on her. Some nice big golden hoop earrings and a nice, very fancy white cloak.
Oh wow. So I'll introduce myself as Echo Rex.
I know who you are, Echo. I know that you guys showed up here trying to find the bones of Amarazi, and you guys made your way up into the jungle and everything and hung out at the hacienda for about 3 days. I guess this is when you guys actually arrived, right?
I guess so. So your perception of our events are rather interesting. Can you glimpse into the future and the past?
No, not really. See, it's complicated. You see, we kind of hop through time, and, well, I apparently hopped backwards from when I last saw you guys. And so it's seeing you guys again for me, but apparently this is the first time you've met me. So I'm Dreamshade. Nice to make your acquaintance again.
It's nice to meet you, Dreamshade.
So hold on. You're from the future.
Not really. It's more of the past, and I hopped into the future.
Okay.
I don't really have much control over it.
How cool am I in the future?
Amer, she smiles, looks at Cecilia. You're as cool as you want to be.
That's a terrible answer, he sighs.
I mean, it's the truth.
So if you're from the future, do you know if the next town we go into tries to kill us on sight?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of assassins here in the grasses and in the flowers. They're just waiting for you to decide what you're going to be doing. I figured that I would speak up. After all, dropping 500 feet out of the sky is pretty dramatic.
I was trying to figure out where we're going.
You
If
could have
you-
just told me to fly
Absolutely.
up.
Yeah, but I don't always trust your perception.
Now, did you guys already eat some of the flowers or not?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to want to do that before you head up into the mountains. Otherwise, well, then there's nothing we can do.
We're gonna want to eat flowers before we go to the mountains?
We've been told not to eat flowers.
Yeah, at least any of the red ones. Those are the ones you want to start with. The other ones kind of upset your stomach. At least that's what Brennan said.
I turn around, is Brennan already eating a flower?
I'm shocked. Like, no, we're not supposed to eat these. They're poisonous.
Can I insight this, Eric?
Sure.
All right, I got Amer's like intrigued.
She is recounting the events that she was told them by you guys in the future.
So I believe her what she's saying.
Yes.
Amer kind of squints, looking at her a little bit. No. I think she makes sense.
I mean, they're kind of delicious. And she will bend down and pick one of the red flowers and chew on it.
When's the first time you met us?
Oh, gosh. I think I met you guys just at the hacienda. Would have been, I think you guys said 3 days from now? Or, I don't know. You guys have been there for a couple of days. So, I'm not really sure exactly. But we met just before dinner.
Which direction is that?
She looks around. I think it's up that trail. That's the last time I remember it.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah. Also, you guys told me about the fact that you guys got lost on the trails. You might want to be very careful about that.
I'm
That's
great at getting
where-
lost.
That's where I'm not. I don't think that that's true because Brennan here, as I gesture to him, as he's probably like a quarter turn off looking some other direction, is an expert explorer. Brennan, you tell her.
He's like scratching his head, looking in the other direction. Yes, yeah, I do better on land than water.
You know but that raises an interesting issue. If we told her in the future, 3 days from now, about the trouble we encountered on the way to this hacienda, and now she's here telling us about this trouble, can we even avoid it?
If we change it, will it be cataclysmic?
Huh. I should meditate on this.
There's an easy way to.
I
There's an
roll
easy way
my
to find
eyes.
out.
Or we could
I roll
just,
my eyes so hard you can hear it.
we could just ask them. They've probably been in this scenario before.
Well, I mean, it goes into the
Right.
into the nature of time and destiny.
You believe in destiny?
Well, I used to not to, but after certain events, I'm starting to believe my master. My master does, but
Oh, Destiny Thornpoint's awesome, by the way. If you haven't met Destiny, she's pretty cool.
who?
Oh, Destiny Thornpoint. I shouldn't say much.
No, I'm talking about the concept of destiny, like
Oh, yeah.
fate. See, now I've been having thoughts about that recently, and before I used to think of it as like immutable. X things are going to happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. And I used to believe that didn't exist. And I used to think that's what my master was talking about. But now, after current events, I think it's more like a river, where there's a general course, but you can still move in between its banks. But yeah, so yes, if you're warning us and we avoid any trouble on the road, will that change when we go and meet you 3 days from now and we say, oh, we had no trouble on the road? Like, will that cause you to be like a different person?
Sweet August Rose, I don't think we're going to meet her 3 days from now. I think we have just met her.
Well, she's going to meet us. We're going to introduce ourselves to her because that's going to be the first time she met us, right?
No, she's
I say as I look
meeting
at
us right now.
as I look at Dreamshade.
The way I take it, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I've known you guys for, gosh, better part of a week now.
Interesting.
So Shade, what is the custom with the flowers? You recommended we eat
Oh,
flowers.
She probably knows all about this, right? Or have you not talked to the Biedermeier yet? You haven't talked to the Biedermeier yet. All right.
You're the first person we've talked to on Eve Radio.
Got it. Well, it's so cool. Just don't mess with any of the little brownies. They like to hide in the flowers.
Brownies?
They're really nasty. Yeah, the little brownies.
I love
And you
brownies.
hear, "We're hiding."
Yeah, I mean, these aren't delicious brownies. They're a different kind of brownie.
Smiles. Right, like more like Stell.
Oh. I was thinking of a completely different kind of brownie.
Oh, still is a delicious brownie, though. Aren't
I,
you?
I was getting excited there for a second. All right.
It's not that kind of special brownie. Just saying.
Well, I mean, this is a Rick's, right? I will reach down and pick up one of the red flowers and eat it too.
You know, if
Oh.
Amer's already munching on one.
Cool.
She'll look at Dreamshade and just say, "So, Well, I'm assuming you already know who we are. But we don't
A
know
bit.
anything
You
about.
didn't tell me
Turks.
much.
So, are we welcome here on the island, or are we going to get murdered?
Oh, well, it's gonna live for 3 days, probably.
You haven't left the shore yet. So at the moment, everybody's just kind of watching you from the mountaintops over there with all their spyglasses, trying to figure out who the heck you are. Because you do have a flower themed sword, and nobody knows who you guys are. So I'm kind of here to help out with that, if that's cool with you guys.
Sure, I don't mind.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that. Of course, Cecilia's probably really doubtful about what I'm doing here.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell by the pursed lips and the crossed arms.
Yeah, I was about to say you literally got me. I was like, yeah, you can tell by the furrowed brow and the crossed arms and the standoffish attitude.
Yeah, I know her too well.
Yeah. See, until everyone's partaking of the red flowers, we can't really go forward because that's the safeguard for everyone here in Ivrix. Everyone has to consume one either at birth or when you land. Otherwise, the House of Flowers has no control over anybody.
Interesting. Yeah, I will not be eating one.
Well, that's a shame. Is that why she stayed here on the beach for 3 days?
You see me start propping up driftwood.
To make a house.
You guys in a little bit. Anyone else?
So I look at her and I just say, "So what does the red flower do?" As I've already eaten one.
Oh, well, see, by itself, nothing. But when combined with another agent, see, it forms a nice little concoction in your belly and instantly kills you. Yeah, it's a horrible thing, but it's how the House of Flower ensures that you're loyal, of course, and don't reveal too many secrets.
So is that how the Eastern branch operates? Because we don't do anything like that in the West.
Really?
Yeah,
You weren't given food when you arrived wherever you got trained?
I was trained at Nightshade Monastery in Shu.
Oh, then you absolutely did consume it. You remember the little red flowers outside the Nightshade Monastery?
No, I mean, but that was over a century ago. So I've eaten a lot of things since then.
Yeah, you probably got it a long time ago. They probably mixed it in with the food. It's all good.
Interesting. So which is the flower that if you mix it with, it kills you? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, no, it's not a flower. It's a special concoction. There's a guy by the name of Greg Budknife. He makes it. Not exactly sure what he makes it out of. Greg's kind of, reclusive and really weird.
You hear me snort at the name in the background.
So it's Greg Budknife, Budnknife.
Yep. Greg Budknife.
Makes I'm sorry. I just want to make sure for my notes. Concoct.
Yep.
Concoction. I can't spell concoction because I'm stupid and tired. Concoction. Okay.
I challenge you to use it at work someday. One.
I probably could.
Oh, I know you probably could. It'd be hilarious, though.
Okay, so Dream Shade. So I look at Dream Shade and I just say, "So, are you a member of the house?"
Yeah, I kind of have been. I figured that I would join up because, it's nice to be a member of something. Ever since the planet exploded, figured this is a good place to hang out.
Ever since what?
Huh? Oh, my homeland. Far away, yeah. It's all gone. That's a long story, though. Real long story.
Is this
You don't want to hear that.
is this D&D Superwoman?
No.
Just kidding. We don't know who that is. So Dream Shade, there are some questions I want to ask you.
Sure.
But it sounds like we're being listened to right now.
Oh, of course.
As I look around the at the brownies that are apparently hiding in the bushes and the flowers.
Oh yeah, they like to listen in on everything. They little nosy little critters they are, and they're fine. I mean, as long as you don't let them stab you with their little pointy little knives, you're fine.
I'm setting up a perimeter, and if there's any bush
And,
nearby me, it's on fire already.
and I'm
Ooh,
guessing
it's on fire.
For
She
sure.
looks at you doing that, and looks at Sweet August Rose. You sure you're gonna let her burn the plants here?
I mean, I look at Cecilia and I just say that's probably toxic. And also,
Well-
I don't think they'd appreciate it. We're guests
I
here,
don't-
Cecilia.
I don't like being stabbed in the middle of the night. And apparently, because of fate, I have to stay on this beach for 3 days. So
No.
I'm going to make the most of it.
Yeah, I look at Dream. I'm sure you know she's very difficult to get along with.
Well, she seemed okay after a while. I mean, it just took earning her trust.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Sure was. Absolutely was. All I had to say was, gods don't exist and men suck.
Getting warmer.
Just like the fire is making her warmer. So Dreamshade. Well, I guess I'm guessing the hacienda is not a safe place to talk either. Once we meet you there.
Rose, listen,
Hmm.
you already know, even before you got here, that anytime you're dealing with the House of Flowers, there are ears on every petal.
What can you tell me about those tattoos? They're very interesting.
Oh, well, they're not really tattoos. They're just birthmarks, I guess. I was born this way.
Really, they're very pretty.
All the Torfali are born this way.
Okay, so so you're a member of the Torfali then?
I am a Torfali.
Okay, so I've been seeing various, seeing the Torfali mentioned, and I've never been able to figure out what exactly a Torfali is.
People like you guys. I mean, you're an elf on Torfali. Echo's a kobold. Amer's whatever he is.
Further.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's legitimate. And sub, right? Do you have your collar still, or did you already give that away?
I am whatever people pay me to be. He reaches into his bag and he pulls out like 6 different collars with different colors.
Yeah. Never gonna get used to that.
Yeah.
But Brennan's an elf too, right?
Half.
Half elf.
Yeah.
I never did ask Brennan who wasn't the elf, mom or dad. Not that it matters. I mean, we accept you as who you are.
Yeah, Brennan's given her the evil eye. He just kind of says, "That would be my father."
Ah. No offense meant. Didn't mean to pry.
Offense taken.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Wow.
So, I hope you'll forgive me. I think you do, eventually, anyway. Stell is a fairy, and I'm a Torfali.
And she just waves.
Okay, so the Torfali are from another planet, and they're here.
Originally, yeah.
Okay. Hold on, let me look at my notes. Okay.
Echo, did you eat one of those flowers yet?
So are all the Torfali members of the house, or?
No. There's a significant number of us here, but no, we're spread all around. Toivoa has most of the refugees.
Okay. All right. And how long have you Torfali been here?
Ooh, gosh. That's hard to say. I mean, knowing that we happen to skip around, it's kind of hard to give an exact definition. But my parents were here before I was born. So I guess as a people, I'm really not sure how to say that. I mean, going back 4 generations, we were here, but I know of a couple people who were there back when the islands were still flying. I know that Echo's looking for Emirazi, and my great great grandfather used to talk about him.
Okay, so a good.
Or will talk about him? That's right, he will talk about it.
He will
Okay.
talk about Amarazi in the future.
Yeah, I mean, he's dead now, but I'll talk to him in the future.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Very good.
No, Cecilia, I haven't tried the flowers yet. I'm still debating on whether it's necessary or not.
Yeah, I'm collecting driftwood. So, I mean, if you want to help me with the shelter,
I was just thinking about heading up this trail anyway. I don't think I didn't come this
Okay.
far just to stop because somebody wants me to eat flowers.
Interesting.
I dropped the driftwood. Yeah, let's make our way then.
Yeah, so I'm just talking with Dream Shade while I guess they're building a shelter on the beach because they're too scared to go into the island.
No, they're headed up. They just said that they're going to head up
Oh,
the beach.
You turn around. We're not there anymore.
oh, well, no, rude. Don't worry, they're slow. I'll catch up.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah. Uh, right. So the Okay, so that's well. There's things I want. There's so many things I want to discuss about the Torfali, but I guess it's not safe here, and I'll have to come up with some sort of.
Nothing's ever safe, Rose. After all, plants grow wherever they are. You just got to kind of let them grow and bloom and blossom as they are. Wildflowers like them, well, you know.
Well, it's just there's things I want to discuss, but I don't want to instantly put a target on my back the instant I get here.
Of course, I totally understand. We'll talk about Cervantes later.
Well, no, I'll talk about Cervantes all day. If you have any information to help me kill him, please tell me. But no, there's
Oh,
other things.
like you said, this is probably not a great place for that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We can continue. You can tell me. Do you want to come with us to this hacienda?
I don't think I actually make it up the beach before my next hop.
Oh, okay. That's too bad. Well,
Yeah,
I
from
guess we'll
what
see
you
in
guys
days.
told me, you didn't see me until the hacienda because that's when I meet you guys.
All right. Well, I look forward to meeting you again for the first time. I say with a smile as I shake her hand.
Absolutely. You have a wonderful time, and you know that trouble I told you guys about? I think
Oh
this
yeah.
is
Well.
where it hits you.
Oh, fun. I'm actually gonna watch. I want to see if she actually like disappears. Like, does she just go and like disappear, or?
You walk, and as you turn to look where you're stepping, you look back, and you missed it.
Oh,
As she's gone.
all right. So, I turn to, or I jog quickly to catch up to the others, and I just say, guys, I think something's gonna happen.
One
Probably
doesn't
not.
it?
Any idea of what is gonna happen? A lot
No,
of things happen.
no, she was pretty mysterious. I mean, if I could jump through time and give people cryptic warnings, I would totally do it. I mean, seems like a major advantage.
You want me to send you to the future? I can.
Does it involve knocking me out and then me waking up in the future?
She has the biggest smile on her face. No, not at all.
I think you're lying.
I am. Well, seeing as there's danger, why don't you get up front? And I pat you on the butt and just make you get up, like giddy up.
yeah,
Go on.
hopefully, yeah,
I guess you're our emissary here, right? You're our ambassador, right?
yeah, hopefully, they don't try to kill us instantly. Apparently, they're already watching. I actually, you know what? I'll look at the mountain that Dreamshade, said they're watching us from. Like, how far away is it?
About a mile to the base
Oh.
of the mountain. Sure.
And well, at the
And-
top of the mountain. Oh wow, so it's really close then. Okay.
Yeah, but they're very tall mountains after all. They kind of look like this.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, those are. Oh, she just sighs and just says, "Well, now that reminds me of home." Hey, Cecilia, remember when I said some of my training involved hauling like 60-pound bags of rice up and down mountains? It was basically like that. So man, I'm starting to feel like I'm at home already.
Oh, well, if you want a 60-pound bag of rice, I pick up Echo Rex and plop you on her shoulder. Here you go. Now you can
Oh.
relive it.
Well, let's get going.
Where's the something you said would happen?
I don't know. She didn't. She just said it was gonna happen, like pretty much almost immediately. I say
Echo's
as I hook his legs around my shoulders, so he's just sitting on my shoulders.
Echo's going to activate his ring of invisibility.
Okay.
There's an invisible kobold on my shoulder.
That's lightweight, isn't it?
Struggling.
Yeah, I mean, no, this is handy. It's like now I have I could just look at things and fireballs will start shooting at them. It's actually really cool. So this is what it's like to be a wizard.
Who actually ate the red flowers?
Who ate the red flowers and who didn't?
I think Aimer
Yeah.
did. I think Aimer's the only one who did.
Yeah, and
Other
you don't know
than
if you did,
Rose?
right?
Well, I did too, but apparently I've already eaten them in the past. So
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no fucking way.
I
Aimer
like to
didn't
talk-
eat flower.
That was it.
Aimer believed her. So
I mean, I am curious about this kind of poison. Maybe I'll talk to this Greg Bud Knife later.
sounds like you've already eaten the two anyway.
Well, yeah,
At least we're gonna die. We can die, together. It'll be fun.
they can try to kill me. We'll see. Yeah, I just have to say I don't know much about the people we're gonna meet. All I know is that apparently it's very factional. There's a lot of families, and there's a lot of political infighting amongst this group of House of Flowers. And I mean, that's not the way it is where I'm from, but who knows?
Well,
I mean,
Aren't we just here to, you make your report, we investigate some ruins, we get our old boat back?
I doubt it'll be that simple. From what I'm told, these people are much more secretive than my faction.
I see.
So,
Does the sword brother know anything?
no, he doesn't know anything about the house. I turn to Valerian and I just say, right?
Well, not that I want to share with you. I mean, there was that one night, but it's kind of awkward talking to my little sister about that.
Let me guess. She tried to assassinate you and you banged her.
Well, no, not me. She was there for, Cervantes, and well, she was a great kisser.
Yeah, sounds about right. She looks over at the others and just says, "No, he doesn't know anything." Yeah,
Dude,
this
I
is.
didn't say that. I said that she was a great kisser.
He doesn't know anything relevant
Why are you laughing to your sword?
because he's a funny guy.
Every time you say something positive about your brother, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Look, just because I love my family.
I love my brother. I'm sweet August Rose. Can you hike any faster?
I'm walking slowly for your sake. You might want to take off that armor. It's going to be a hell of a climb wearing that shit.
She's breathing really heavy. I'm fine.
And then Brennan's like, I love all of you. You're my family.
Oh.
Oh, I
She
love
pat-
you too, Brennan.
She pats him on the arm and doesn't say anything in reply. Love's a strong word. I like you too, Brennan. But yeah. Hopefully we don't get ambushed by a giant monster or something. That'd be terrible.
So, as you guys come to the base of the mountain, it's going to be a difficult climb. The sheer face of this goes up 300 feet easily.
Can I do that in one
Let's
turn?
see.
Let me see. What's my movement? Is it like a sheer cliff, like a vertical cliff?
Almost.
300 feet? No, I can't.
Can we
I can't
do
do
magic
it.
stuff?
Hmm?
Can we do magic stuff? Can the fly turn into that big bird that we flew before?
I don't think any of us can recreate that.
Oh, stop being babies. I will. There's a proper way to do this. I say to the others, I'll start climbing like with Echo on my shoulders. Though actually, he probably has to be on my back because I'm going to be hugging the cliff face.
So Echo will get down and climb for himself.
Okay, good. Don't cheat. Magic is cheating.
Still no giant birds.
You turn around and I'm already at the top.
Right.
I'm just at the top.
Dimension.
How high? How high is it?
It's 300 feet.
I'm literally, my feet are dangling off the edge.
Oh my god.
As Sudex Rose falls, flat on her ass.
Hmm.
It's fine. The good thing I was only, 6 feet off the ground when that happened. Let's try that again. This rock is a lot more crumbly than it was back home. There we go.
So Sudex Rose can make it up. Cecilia made it up. I need you two to roll a perception check as the rest of the party's figuring out how they're going to get up to the wall. Other than Stella.
Oh, those two. Okay, my bad.
Thank you, Echo.
Oh, perception.
No,
Looking
I'm
down.
at, no, yeah, I thought you wanted us to roll a perception.
Perception
You're
check?
fine.
God.
I'm
Who's
looking
rolling
down
Are we all rolling perception?
at everyone.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So as I briskly climb my way up, I just look at I give Cecilia a sour look, and I just say, it builds character to do it the natural way.
I would just be flying anyway, so.
Oh yeah, you can fly. That's fine.
Stell is technically magic, so are you gonna give her the same spiel you gave me?
No, because she's cute.
Charm.
No, like you're supposed to do it. This is about building your strength.
In the meantime, Stella's just gonna start flying up.
I did see you fall on your ass when you first laid hand on the face of the cliff.
Yeah, that's a character building moment too. When you fall 300 feet off a cliff, it teaches you, who you are as a person.
So
Very
Echo's
good.
gonna
Yeah, go ahead.
Echo's gonna try and get some height. He's gonna misty step 30 feet up, and he's gonna subtly cast that.
Okay.
And since he subtly cast it, he'll instantly use the astral shard to gain another 30 feet.
Okay.
So as soon as he shows up 60 feet up in the air, he's going to start flapping his wings and see if he can work this out.
Sure. As Brendan walks past you horizontally up the side of the cliff,
He's doing cool moves.
you see moonwalking up the cliff.
How are you rolling uphill?
I mean, his armor isn't the white armor anymore. Shoot. So yeah. Yeah, if only he had the hat instead of the hood, he could just do a perfect Michael Jackson impression, just moonwalking up the cliff. That'd be sweet as hell.
Can I get a performance check from Brendan?
Is that the glamour bar that everyone's talking about?
Excellent.
So what else are you doing, Echo? As Brendan...
I'm gonna use a
Just
sorcery
stop.
point and re-roll that.
Man,
Okay.
Brennan, you're getting these terrible rolls out before we get ambushed.
Oh my goodness.
No, these rolls are perfect for this. I know what you mean.
So Echo, you make it to that point, and flap your wings, and like Wile E. Coyote, begin to descend.
Yeah, if I can't fly, I'm gonna try and glide to the ground.
Okay.
I don't guess I get another shot at it.
You can certainly try again.
I'll
I
try
did.
again.
Yeah, I could try twice. But yeah, it would be a shame if
And
Aim or
that's
during
the sorcery point.
this.
someone got shoved off this cliff or something. But yeah, it's, like I said, it's about building character. It's about building a strength because a perfect soul can only exist in a perfect body and perfect mind.
So I think Echo's run out of options. He can't quite get the hang of it. He's almost got it there for a second, but he can't quite get the hang of it. So he's
Sure.
going to cast Dimension Door, and he's going to cheat his way to the top.
Excellent.
As you're lecturing me, I have kind of like a very flat look. I close my eyes and open them very slowly, like in a very slow blink, as I re-engage eye contact with you, Sudagus Rose. I'm like, so some of us actually do not live long enough to achieve perfection, and we, as Echo pops to the top, we have things to accomplish in our short lifespan. I do not have time to be pursuing perfection.
Oh, that's nonsense. My master's human. Though admittedly,
I do not
he's like
care about your master. I
He's
care
close-
about our task at hand.
he's closer to perfection than I am.
Sweet August Rose,
Though,
I told you I do not care, and I care about the task at hand.
which is the Amarazi thing.
Yes, Sweet August Rose. The Amarazi thing.
All right. Oh, let's just hope he's not on top of a 1,000-foot cliff. She just says with a smile.
I wish I could climb. It's just not one of the things I'm good at.
It's
You wouldn't
fine.
ask a fish to climb a tree, would you?
No.
I hold
So-
up Go's hand and watch.
Well,
Yeah,
at
let's go.
these comments, your ears are going to just tickle for a moment. These are words that, in the Fey realms, would get someone in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
The words that were just spoken would have gotten Echo Rex into a lot of trouble in the Fey realms.
Wait, which ones? I didn't.
What did you say, Echo?
No, I wouldn't.
He said that he wished he could climb better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In the Fey realms,
If there was like 90% of other fairies in your group right now, you would regret it greatly.
You're not like all other fairies.
I mean, you've heard the rumors.
Wait, where's Aimer?
Where's Aimer?
Aimer?
Wait,
said-
where's that?
Yeah, he said he was tired.
Did we lose Aimer?
Did he actually?
he's-
Did he pass out?
He might have passed out. Yeah.
He's in the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we lost Aimer.
Aimer!
So I guess we start on our way, right?
I think he was deafened or muted or something. He just changed his icon. Emery, you there? No. Think we lost Joe
Wait, he changed his icon. Where?
in Discord.
What?
I think he had been muted, and yeah, I think we lost Joe. I think Joe's unconscious.
That's up.
Yeah, he said he was
What's
tired.
happened?
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, tired quote.
All right.
All right. Well, just assume he has a good acrobatics, athletics. He could make it up. So yeah.
Let's
okay.
find out.
Once
Roll D1, D20. Where are we at? Oh yeah, no sweat.
so
climb up the cliff face. Go ahead.
yeah. Well, once everyone gets to the top, she'll just wait, and she gave them, many perfect setup lines, and they didn't follow through. So she'll just turn to the bushes and just say, "You guys can come out now. If you're not gonna do it now, if you weren't gonna do it before, you're not gonna do it now."
Responds. You look again. They're not there.
Annoying.
Yeah.
I'll activate the ring again.
Okay. You're invisible.
Anyways. Right. Well, I guess we should continue trying to climb the mountain.
Yeah, let's go.
You guys will climb for the better part of the rest of the day, having just survived a shipwreck and a mountain climb. It's been a tough day. It is humid. It is hot. You smell each other due to the body odor and perspiration that is just collecting all over you guys. It is miserable. There are mosquitoes everywhere. Even through invisibility, because they can smell you, Echo Rex, you will all be attacked by mosquitoes. It is an unpleasant walk. Takes you the better part of getting into the evening. Do you guys want to take a break, or do you want to continue going?
I mean, if we're climbing a mountain, we probably want to take a break.
Yeah, I'm fine with taking a break. We'll set a watch.
Cool.
Do you really want to wear that plate armor the whole way?
She just looks like, I don't really want to wear this ever, but I do, because it is my charge.
It's mosquitoes away.
Keeps mosquitoes away. As I smack my forehead, and I smack my neck, at least from the important parts.
Yeah, fair enough.
And looks at your butt.
So blood, yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll eat lunch, I suppose.
Cool.
That's the important part.
You guys take a short rest and eat lunch. It's wild. You guys are in a rainforest with mosquitoes and an environment that you're not used to. Your ship has run aground, no escape, but you have plenty of food thanks to the quick thinking of your party members. Good food too.
Yeah, as long as we don't have to eat good berries. No offense, still, but if I go the rest of my life without eating a good berry again,
It's like I care too much, but I just cast those. It's not like I cook them.
Well, yeah, I know. It's just
You could
Going-
Yeah.
going 3 weeks eating only good berries is
No, I hated that too.
it's just it's enough to last one person, one lifetime. Man.
Cool. After your lunch, you guys get up and continue climbing, trying to find the trail and make your way through the woods. After several more hours, the sun begins to get low, and you guys will find yourselves on a trail through the jungle. Pretty easy to follow. It's well traveled. It does wind here and there, but it's not too bad. Follow it all the way to a clearing. Clearing looks like this.
I'm assuming this is the hacienda.
Were we supposed to be ambushed by this point?
Yeah, I thought
That's
we were
what
gonna
I
be.
was thinking.
Yeah, she said there was gonna be trouble. I mean,
Maybe the trouble is the mountain.
Maybe it's
Hacienda?
in the Hacienda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe time isn't set in stone, which goes with what I already currently believe. But I imagine that must make it very difficult for the Torfali. What an interesting perspective.
Why don't we approach with caution?
I mean, it's an open.
Okay.
Checks from everybody.
Perceptions, you said?
At Brennan's caution, perception checks, please.
What's the point of a plus 12 if you roll beneath a 5?
Sending a message to Brennan.
Oh, I get advantage because of the Sentinel Shield, I think.
Cool.
That's. I didn't realize that.
Since when do you have
There you go, Brennan.
You've had that for a while, if I
Yeah, I've
remember
had that.
correctly.
Yeah, I've had that since the Weaving
While
City.
everyone's talking, Brandon's just squinting and looking at the ground.
Brennan?
What do your elf eyes see, Brennan?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. So you see, like, how there's the grass and then it's bright green, but then there's patches where it's darker green and it looks a little different. I think that might be some kind of trap. I don't know. It almost looks like pools of water with things on top of it. I don't know if it's meant to be a trap or if it's just how the land is.
Like algae? Like algae on like top of water that matches the grass?
Yeah.
Check now that you have advantage. And see if you can see what he's looking at.
Oh, me? Oh.
Yep.
let's see. Definitely better.
Cool. With the 24, you can also see patches in this field before the hacienda where the grass is not actually grass. It is disguised moss over deep pools of water. These are trapped, and there is life inside of those pools of water.
Interesting.
Is there a
Shit.
path? Is there a path other than the grass? Is there any stone
not.
or nope?
You're going to have to be very cautious making your way across.
Yeah, I just want to make sure this wasn't one of those stay off the grass type things.
Well, out of curiosity, she'll walk up to the first pool, the one that's closest to them.
Sure.
She won't go into it. She'll just kneel down next to it, and examine it more closely. Like she'll try like brushing aside the algae or the moss on top to see if she can see underneath the water.
A whole bunch of fish, about 30 of them, swarm up towards the disruption and bite at your hands as piranhas attack.
Piranhas. Oh no, we've been transported to like a 1960s comic.
So 30 fish
Some
Let's see
zombies.
if anyone gets to bite you. Did I get any critical hits? No. All right.
Yeah. She'll snatch her hand back. Yeah. Wow. So I imagine they're like leaping out a little bit, just like in case,
Yep.
like, yeah.
Just trying to
So-
get it, whatever, move the moss.
Huh. That seems awful.
So Echo will start making his way, to the hacienda, just staying in the grass.
Okay. With your perception check of, what'd you roll? A 10? You can't tell the difference.
I'm just gonna follow Sweet August Road.
You're going to follow Sweet August Rose? Okay.
Oh well.
Walking behind her.
Oh wait. You said it's nighttime by the time we've reached here, right?
Sunset, yep.
Oh, so it's dark. Oh well, I guess she's about to teleport when she looks back behind the others and just oh well, okay. Yeah, she'll start carefully making her way through to see if she can find a path. If there's not, like, she'll hop like, how big are the pools? So like
They range from 5 feet wide to 30 feet wide.
yeah, for the ones that can be hopped across, like the 5-foot ones, she'll do it. Of course, Stella can literally just fly all over this. Man, fly is really too useful.
Yeah. Barry's kind of good. The flying races are kind of good.
But yeah, she'll pick a path through along with Brennan, and just tell the others. She'll watch the steps of the others to make sure they don't step onto the pools.
Cool. You guys take your time and make your way into the hacienda. You look around, nobody's there.
So, what exactly goes on here?
I have no idea.
Is there a desk somewhere close to the front?
There's a couple of desks off to the side in a side room. There are no doors in this entire place. Everything's open.
Very breezy. She'll just once they get onto that porch, I suppose, Rose will just look around and just shrug and look at the others and just say, "Hello?"
A response.
Is this the top of the mountain that Dreamshade was talking about?
It's
Or is
near
there-
top. There's
or
a little
there's-
bit further up, but this would be considered the top of the mountain. It is hard to breathe here because you guys are easily a mile up at this point.
Oh wow. You think it'd be cooler up here? Yeah. So,
It's not.
she'll frown as she looks around, and she'll look at that tower at the top.
Mhm.
Is there like a window up there or something?
Yeah.
She'll shadow step up into the window. I'm assuming there's no torches or anything in here. It's all dark.
The sun is still shining through there, but mostly dark, yeah.
Well, yeah, because if there's dim light, she'll shadow step up there.
Yeah, there's shadows for sure.
And she'll look around to see if there's any of those like looking glasses or any trace of people who are here. Because imagine if they were looking at us on the beach, it was from this vantage spot.
There is evidence of someone having been here, just in the disturbed dust that you would be familiar with. Other people would not notice this.
Sweet August Rose, I think you took us the wrong direction.
No, well, she'll lean out the window and just say, "No, there were people here. There are definitely people here. Maybe they ran away when they saw the strangers were coming."
The League of Assassins is gonna run away.
Very secretive, I told you. I mean, you don't. They're not league of murderers. Assassination takes planning. So if they were gonna kill us, they'd probably watch us for a little while, wait till we're vulnerable, and then strike. They don't just just charge down the mountain and try to kill us.
That would be unexpected, though, so they might do that. We'd never
He's
expect
back.
Holy fuck, he's here. We thought you fell asleep.
it. No, so we were putting the new chicken to sleep, and because the other chickens pick on him, so we can't. Tried letting him out in this regular coop last night because he put himself to sleep, and they picked on him so bad this morning that he stuck himself in the cinder block, and we had to pull him out of the cinder block because he literally got stuck.
Pobrecito.
And so
I thought you put the chicken to sleep as opposed to putting the chicken to sleep.
Yeah, no. So then we have a dog crate out there, a big dog crate, and so we got him in there and got him food. So then we also built him. He kept wanting to run back to the coop, because he's a chicken. He wants to go to the coop. So we made him a little coop out of a cardboard box to put in his little pen, and we also got our first egg.
Oh.
So yeah, it was eventful,
So wait, egg from that. So yeah, she's being bullied. Oh.
Oh no, that's what we have 9 chickens. So one of the other chickens laid an egg.
Oh, okay.
This one's probably a rooster. He's just real young.
Okay. Well, so
Chaos.
to catch you up, we climbed a cliff through various methods, and then we traipsed through a very hot jungle full of mosquitoes all day, and now we're about a mile up near the top of the mountain at this very fancy Casa de la Murder. And we just picked our way through this lawn is full of pools of piranhas that are covered. The pools are covered by algae, so it matches the grass.
Oh.
So we just picked our way through that, and now we're exploring this house that's apparently empty, like completely empty. So yeah, Rose leans out and just says, "Yeah, there was definitely people here, but they're not here now. I don't know what's going on." To Cecilia.
So you said the floor plan is like an open floor plan. So are there cots or you know?
There are a grand total of 20 cots. There is another room that has 4 cots in it that is just separated by soji screens. But it seems like those are the better cots and designed for the leadership of whoever's here. There are no possessions as far as around the cots themselves. There is food and water in the kitchen, which is an open kitchen. There are a couple of cupboards, but none of them have doors. The kitchen has a large slab of stone as a counter, and there is a potbelly stove made of clay.
So Rose, am I right in assuming that as long as we're respectful and we clean up our mess, we could probably stay here tonight?
I have no idea. Like I said,
But you know the culture. You know the culture better than we do.
He doesn't.
Not these people. If we were in Shu, I could give you a solid answer. The monks probably wouldn't care back home, but these people, I have no idea what they're like.
I look at Cecilia and I say, I'll take that as a yes.
I mean,
I think we stay here.
Ultimately, yeah. Finders keepers, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would advise maybe that we just push all of the cots that we're gonna sleep on in a corner and then barricade it. Personally, but
I think we just be respectful and clean up our mess, and I think we'll be fine. It looks like this is a shared community or shared space, so.
I would like to make a fort.
You want to make like a blanket fort?
Yeah, blanket fort. Go for it.
It's a little bit more childish than I expected it to be. Now that I'm thinking about it, but yeah,
you only live once. If it makes you happy, do it.
We'll make a blanket fort.
Yeah. In the meantime, I guess we can make dinner. Rose will go to the kitchen and get some of the rations and start making dinner for everyone. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else we're supposed to do here. I mean, hopefully they're gonna confront us in the middle of the night or something.
Wait, I'm sorry. Do you want them to know that we're here? Do you want me to call for them?
I mean, I already yelled, so I mean, don't do something crazy like explode the building or something,
What if I explode the area above the building?
like a firework.
What if I explode all of us?
Please don't. Sure. I think they already know we're here, but if you want to do that to try and like get their attention, that seems like as good a plan as any.
Let me see if sorcerers get access to this spell.
Lightning arrow.
I mean, I imagine fire arrow would make a very good firework. Like,
So, what are we trying to do? Sorry.
oh, I'm making dinner. Cecilia's gonna see if we can get
Can I
their
help?
attention. Sure.
Oh,
In fact, you're probably better at this than I will. I'll help you.
Alright, sure. It would be great to be able to actually manage the kitchen without needing to pull everything with Thorn Whip.
I'll be your hands, though.
It's just fucking Ratatouille.
Except you're riding on like her shoulders.
Excellent. Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in ages. I'm gonna rewatch it.
Oh, it's so
it's
good.
great.
Such a fucking good film.
Truly a
Oh, yeah.
classic.
Yeah, Stella's controlling me via my hair as we make dinner, and as presumably Cecilia's gonna make some racket.
Okay. About 30 minutes into dinner making, you hear a voice from the front doorway. Hello? Hello? Is anyone here? Oh, a blanket fort. Okay. Oh, hi. How's it going?
No boys allowed.
Pretty sure that's not a boy.
Not a boy.
I'm just saying in the blanket fort.
Oh, I understand. I get it. Yeah. Who are you?
Yeah, who are you?
Of all the people to ask,
You're talking to me.
I'm
But yeah, who is she asking?
yeah.
I should
She
just keep talking
asks
to the
all
other.
of you. Like, you guys all stick your heads out to say, no boys allowed, etc. She looks at all of you. Who all are you?
Hello.
Hi.
So we're acquaintances of Dreamshade. We just
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah. She's kind of mysterious, isn't she?
very.
Yeah, she tends to do that. The Torfali are all kind of that way. But nice to make your acquaintance. I'm Cicely Wish. Nice to meet you.
Is that what
Um,
you wish?
And your name? Yeah, I will put that in chat for you here.
All right. Well, Miss Wish, Cecily Wish. Interesting. Miss Wish, my name is Sweet August Rose.
Oh, awesome! It's so nice to see you. Are you part of the new flush, or are you visiting?
I don't know what a new flush is.
So you're just visiting.
Probably.
Got it. And these your sponsorees or applicants or are these first flush?
Amber comes out, he sticks his head back out and goes, "The man of your dreams. Oh yeah." And then ducks back into the other room.
I prefer to think of them as minions.
You does that a lot.
Oh, a fairy! I haven't seen one of you since I was at home.
Oh, you're Feywild, I assume?
No. Far away though.
Oh, interesting.
Are you familiar with Fluidum?
Am I?
Probably not.
Uh,
I will. Should I history check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll set the DC at 18. All right. No.
No, maybe I heard of it once or twice. I don't think so. Sorry.
It's okay. Not many people do. I love how your wings fly. It's like one of my little butterfly friends.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry, my focus is a little split right now.
Is
Sounds delicious. What is that?
What did they have in the kitchen?
They had all sorts of vegetables. They had broccolis, Brussels sprouts, artichokes, tomatoes. Pretty much any kind of vegetable or fruit that you want is here.
Okay, just all like vegetables and fruit.
oh
Yep.
man, this really is like home. Rose just looks at Wish and just says, "So yeah, we're not part of the new flush, and we're not trainees. They're not trainees unless I look at them and just say unless you want to be, but I don't think you do. We're here to try to find various things out. They're my allies.
Well, I put this bag down. Do you need help with dinner, or are you cool with just me hanging out?
No. I mean, is
That's
this
fine.
your home?
Well, I've been staying here for a while. Yeah. See, I'm part of the third flush.
Can you just tell us what the flush is? Because
It's when you don't eat enough fiber.
you're making me need the loo.
Oh no. Is it okay for me to share this with them?
Probably?
Rose?
Yes.
She looks doubtfully at you. I need you to roll a persuasion check to get her to open up and share details about the House of Flowers with the rest of your party.
Well, that's just unfortunate.
The dice literally it hit the edge of this. It was about to roll a 20, and then it landed on the edge of the screen, and the physics made it like roll back to a 5 or 2.
Part is
Yeah.
those physics actually work, which is great.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll let Dreamshade share that with you. It's not my place. I don't really get to make that kind of decision being third flush, so...
Well, from the context, I imagine it means you're some sort of trainee. You're not a full-fledged member.
Oh, well, that's not exactly true.
Rose, have you forgotten how your own organization works?
Like I said, every place is different.
In that she's right. Most of the stuff in customs here in Ivrix is very customized to not only the house itself, but each family tends to have a bit of difference. And the Biedermeier, well, the Biedermeier are complex and fairly secretive.
I just look at Cecilia and I just say, yeah, it's a lot less complicated at the monastery.
And this is the Biedermeier house, or?
Oh no, this is just a house.
Yeah, well, I understand. I kind of like I waved my hand to dismiss the fact that she thought that I was asking something different. She's like, no, I'm not asking if this is their house, I'm asking if this is owned by them.
Oh, yes. Yeah. The Biedermeier do control this place, yes. We've got a new flush of applicants coming in tomorrow, I think. They're supposed to be fairly fresh.
Oh, interesting. I mean, I used to teach back at the monastery, so I would like to see how well the different branches operate, but that's not why we're here. Is there someone we can
Where
talk
were
to?
you a part of? Which
I'm sorry.
Biedermeier were you a part of?
Like I said, we don't operate that way.
No,
Oh,
Star. It's the Rosettes, right? I remember you telling me about that on the boat.
Yeah, I suppose I'm part of. You would call it the Rose family, maybe.
oh, got it. Yeah. Well, you're a little far from home, but we're fairly welcoming. So as long as you don't mess with any of the cacti family, you'll be all right here. They tend to be a little prickly, pun intended.
Makes
Either
sense.
Amer say that in the background.
Yeah, every rose has its thorns, so I can be quite prickly as well. But
Of course.
is there someone we can talk to? There's my friends. Their interests lie in Yavrix and ancient history, and
Oh, I love history. It's so fascinating, don't you think?
it is. They're interested in things about, like, I don't know, old fights between dragons or something.
Dragons are scary, you know.
Yeah, is there
terrifying
someone?
creatures.
Is there someone we can talk to, like someone in charge, or?
Well, Dreamshade's supposed to be here with those applicants in like 3 days, but until then, I think Drask is supposed to come back from his hunting trip. In a couple of hours, or maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I just came in to kind of get everything set up for the new applicants.
Well, do you mind if we crash here for a while, or watch?
Not at all, not at all. As long as the cots get put against the wall when you're done, I don't mind at all.
Okay. Well, I am a stranger to these parts, so do you mind just telling me more about the general? Because, like I said, the Nightshade Monastery in Shu, we don't have all these families and things like that. We just basically do what the Grand Master tells us. So can you just elaborate on these different families and things like that?
Oh, well, how much do you know? Because I don't feel like really running over the information you already know, but I don't want to leave you uninformed.
Well, the thing about me is that I'm, the empty bowl is, the most useful. So I really don't know anything. I've never been to Yavrix before.
Got it. Are they going outside?
Yeah, they get bored easily.
They do dumb things, then call out me for being dumb.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Look at you, Amer. You're behaving.
I'm eating. You see, he has like a couple of large fruit from the boat in each of his hands, and he's just shoving his mouth full of fruit.
Hey, don't eat too much if we're still preparing dinner.
Well, just make sure that they're back before midnight because that's when the spore clouds come through.
The what?
The spore clouds? That's why we close up the hacienda using large sheets at night.
I thought it was to make shadow puppets, but
shadow puppets sound like a lot of fun.
They do.
Yeah, I haven't done that in ages, not since my dad kind of sent me out to go explore. But no, I'm willing to share.
Well, before we get talking about this stuff, she'll just poke her head out to Cecilia and Brennan and just say, "Be back before midnight, or the spores will get you."
Okay. I missed the whole conversation because I disconnected, but I agree and consent. Let's go, Brennan.
I didn't hear any of that. He's already walking.
Okay.
I'll turn back to Cecilia and just look at her and just be like, "All right, Miss Wish, educate me."
Well, let's see where to start. Oh goodness. Well, you know that the House of Flowers specializes in dealing with various weeds and ensuring that Toivoa flourishes as a whole.
Yes, sometimes leaves need to be pruned. Yes.
Well, leaves and sometimes even roots have to be split.
Hmm.
But we gather intelligence about various plants and ensure that those plants are understood and how best to fertilize them and grow them to their highest potential.
Of course.
We ensure that any infections or diseases that those plants would be afflicted with would be removed in a kind and humane manner.
Blight needs to be removed. Which, by the way, do you know a bird of paradise? By the way.
I've not met her, but I've heard of her. And those are beautiful flowers. Of course, those are down south.
Yeah, I need to meet her too because that's something else entirely. But please continue. I know what our organization does. I'm talking more about specifically Yavrix, the Yavrix organization.
Well, that's what we were discussing. The first flush are the gardeners who arrive here later in life. Apparently, like yourself. Since you're new to Yavrix, you would classify as first flush or second flush. Were you delivered as an infant or as a young person?
Oh, I wasn't an infant when I joined. I was 30 years old.
So you'd be first flush. See, first flush join us when they are older, and while they
Well,
have a
30,
reason
it was
to join,
30 in elf years. So I guess in human terms, I'd probably be like 4-ish, maybe 4 or 5. I don't know if that counts as later in life.
yeah, that would probably be second flush then.
Okay.
You would have been brought as a child, and you were probably only accepted because your potential and desire was strong.
That sounds about right. Yes.
The first flush are candidates who join the house later in life when their skills are established and are generally joining because they have a purpose in mind, and we try to encourage them to bend that purpose to match the goals of the House of Flowers.
Makes sense.
The third flush are the candidates that join the house as infants, either at birth or orphans, etc. People who are too young to even speak. We take them in and we nurture them. Or they may be born here in Yavrix to parents who are members of the House of Flowers.
Okay.
Individual flowers who may owe a debt to the House of Flowers may occasionally donate seedlings to the cause.
I'm familiar.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. So these it's just you use very strange terms that I haven't heard before, but if going by what you say, most of the people where I was trained are second flush.
Most of them. She begins pouring herself some tea. And for the record, if you guys would like to learn more about this, flushes are based off of the selection of different tea leaves.
I know nothing about tea.
Okay.
Tea is mysterious leaf juice that mysterious people do to seem wise and healthy. And I am not a healthy
It tastes
person.
great at Bill Miller's. Okay, moving on. Just saying they have good. All right. Now, within the various flushes, which just categorizes the age at which you joined the House of Flowers, the maturity of the individual plant. You understand?
Yes.
Within that, then you are assigned to a various Biedermeier. The Biedermeier is a hierarchy of various gardeners who have a little domain within a family. There's 9 ranking members that make up a Biedermeier within the family. There are multiple Biedermeiers per family in most cases, and
9 Biedermeiers per. Hold on, I can't type this fast. 9 Biedermeiers per family. Multiple.
multiple Biedermeiers per family.
Yeah.
9 of the highest ranking gardeners per Biedermeier.
Gardeners. Biedermeier. Okay. All right. Continue. Yeah.
The 3 highest are called the first, second, and third bloom of each garden.
Third bloom of each garden. Okay.
These various Biedermeier interact with the various gardens beneath them being the night garden, the morning garden, and the evening garden.
Yeah. Continue. I'm just listening intently.
The night garden specializes in organization of various plants. They ensure that the most intelligent among us are selected and make sure that the most delicate tweaks to a plant structure are made. Out of character, she's talking about political jobs.
Yeah.
And these would include things like pageantry, laying of false tracks, traps within an organization, detection, espionage, etc. The morning garden specializes in particularly dangerous plants, the fly traps, the corpse flowers, those monstrous entities that require an axe rather than shears.
Of course.
Character, we're talking entrenched wizards, monstrous curse victims, high-value bounties, etc. These members of the Morning Garden are usually mage slayers and have unique resistances. Cecilia may have heard of the Morning Garden in rumors in garden soil.
Yeah, we've never liked them. They kind of try to take our name.
Yeah.
They do basically the same thing that we do, except they have a lot more hierarchy about it. We're just religious.
She nods.
I thought you were hunting.
She ran back when she heard that there was going to be discussion.
I hope you know
She
that
ran
there's an
back.
enchantment on all of you that whenever you say my name, I hear what you say following it.
I'm
Oh,
not there.
Are you sure you want that on Aimer?
Oh no! No!
I don't like waking up at 4
no.
in the morning.
Hey, Cecilia, get fucked.
Cecilia's a dumb bitch. Run.
You don't want that. Wow. But the Evening Garden. The Evening Garden specializes in small plants, little flowers, the ones that don't really impact the greater jungle. They are more careful and precise. The bonsais of the garden, if you would. Out of character, we're talking about private contracts, not necessarily especially dangerous, but usually finding, identifying, and doing personal espionage on not a large organization or a country, but an individual person or small group of people would be the Evening Garden.
Interesting.
They also are the researchers that track things that are centuries old and will hunt across continents and plains, occasionally even doing so on a generational basis until they are able to fulfill their job.
Interesting.
The Biedermeier is responsible for regular business as far as the selection of what plants need to be assigned to what sections of which gardens, and the mutual benefit of Toivoa as a whole. Ivrix being, of course, our home, but we do send gardeners out across the world to ensure that the needs are met. After all, the House of Flowers is interested in the stability of Toivoa as a whole, as opposed to simply Ivrix.
Oh, I'm aware of. No, this is all very good because we have similar. It's the names are different, but everything else seems to be mostly matching up, which is handy.
Brandon, what did you shoot?
They're hunting. It's a random animal.
I was gonna ask Cecilia that because she just said go go go, so I shot at the movement.
Yeah,
Julia, what did you tell them to shoot at?
I disintegrated a tree,
Okay.
and I was just hoping that wildlife would fall out of it. So probably a medium-sized bird.
Okay. Cool. Brennan has shot a turkey vulture.
Oh, gross. I'm not eating that. Try again.
Maybe we can use its essence for something.
Do people not eat that here?
They're outside. Are you out with them, or are you here listening to the
my fault.
conversation?
My fault, sorry.
All good. I'm just trying to figure out where everybody is.
Like a whole tree just disintegrated.
At
So-
least it's not starting a forest fire.
When someone out there needs weeding done, they would contact the House of Flowers through a storefront. Are you familiar with any of the storefronts around? I assume you would be.
Not in this land. I've been to several of them in Reston and Shu.
Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Anyone I would know?
I don't know. Who would you know?
I know a lot of people. After all, I've been here for a while.
Bluebonnet Verm.
Oh, he's such a sweet man, isn't he? He's so
Yeah.
wonderful.
Want to know the crazy thing? He's
What's
younger
that?
than I am.
Really?
Yeah, he's had a very interesting
Fear.
life.
You can say that again.
He's had a very interesting life.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's only like 120 years old. Which is pretty young for an elf.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Bluebonnet Verm. There was the Blue Lotus in Shu.
I'm not familiar with her.
Yeah, she was the one who gave me the Bird of Paradise job, which is why I was asking about her.
Ah, understood. But the various storefronts provide a interface with the rest of the world in case someone needs something from the House of Flowers. It's an appropriate place that is run by one of the gardeners who has either graduated from the Biedermeier or decided to part ways temporarily from the primary purpose and do their own thing. In that case, retiring. Of course, you don't really retire from the House of Flowers.
Mhm.
You just take on a different role.
Of course.
But most of the pruning takes place in summer. It's weeding, weeding, and weeding. You understand.
Yeah, I know that.
But the various weedings consist of deadheading, root rot, repotting, pruning, fertilizing, and thorn stripping.
Yep, I'm familiar.
Okay. If you're familiar with all of those,
Yeah.
weeding can be carried out by individuals or a small team, kind of like your own, of capable gardeners who have the right tools for the job. here at this specific house, we have a equipment expert, I suppose you would call him, whose name is Greg Budknife.
Right, yeah, Dreamshade told me about him. He's the poisoner.
Oh, no. I think you misunderstood. She told you about Greg? Oh, that's
Bud Knife?
strange.
Yeah.
From what I understand, Greg just provides supplies.
Right. Forget I said that. Don't worry about it. Okay, so yeah. Well, actually, we might. Is he here or is he out? Is he coming with that next
No,
flush?
he's coming with the next flush tomorrow, I think.
Okay, well, it'd be nice to meet him.
Oh, you're going to have a delightful time with Greg. He's quite a character. Just don't feed him any meat because he kind of goes a little berserk.
What species is he, if I may ask?
Oh, it's no secret. He's real proud of being a kitsune.
Do they all act like that? Oh, actually, I mean, I'm from Shu. Would I know Kitsune?
Unlikely. Not really.
No, they're not. They're not
most-
Asian. Like,
No, I put most of them here into Vrix.
okay. So I'm not familiar with Kitsune. Are they?
I haven't met one before either.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, they're delightful. Are you familiar with foxes? They're like dogs, but smarter and faster and more annoying.
So, kind of like how Aimer is to normal elves. Got it.
I wouldn't know.
It's just, I'm being.
They
I'm
sound like
joking.
we would check out, yeah.
Oh, you're shit posting on him. I understand.
Shit post.
Oh
Wow,
god,
he's modern.
I just shit posted in the bathroom, and let me tell you, the third flush is going to be coming here soon.
She looks at it. She looks at Cecily, or Miss Wish. Yeah. Right. So okay. Yeah. Thank you for explaining all of this to me. It's been very helpful.
Yeah. Don't expect the normal kitsune. You see, Greg's one of those fennec kitsunes. They're a little bit more sensitive to smell.
Right. Oh, speaking of smell, is there somewhere we can bathe? Because hiking through the jungle all day is, pretty awful.
Oh yeah. Don't bathe in any of the puddles out front.
The piranha-filled ones, yes.
Yeah, they're kind of there for a reason. See, we had this big dragonfly by, would have been about a month ago now, and so loud it let a peal of thunder cross the entire continent. But we were eating breakfast at the time.
Did it have two heads?
I was inside. I don't know. By the time we went outside, we didn't see it. They say that it did, though.
Mm-hmm. And
Drask saw it.
so, who saw it?
Drask? Oh, I'm sorry. Drask is a kobold. He specializes in crossbows, and he's part of the third flesh.
Right.
Yeah. Currently,
so-
he's on hiatus from the Evening Garden, but he's going to be here to help educate the new seedlings.
Of course. My friend Echo is very interested in that dragon, so the kobold with me might want to talk to Drask when he gets here.
Oh, of course.
So what is this all about the various families? That I just want to make sure I don't step on any toes while I'm here.
Oh, well, then just watch your feet. Oh, you mean
Meta-
metaphorically. I understand.
Yes.
Oh, well, I guess you're not used to the whole political structure. See, Ifrix is chock full of various political parties. Some of them vie for strength and power, while the others kind of just enjoy existing And most of the families share the same goal of stability through Toivoa. There are, of course, a couple families that aren't exactly the best ones to have around on a regular basis when the same environment. See, Ivrik spans pretty much all biomes. We have deserts in the far south, the tropics, we have the mountains like where you are now. It gets very cold up north, and very few people live there. But we have mountains and plains and everything you can possibly imagine. It's a delightful place. But each of the various families specializes in their specific type of horticulture.
Okay. So, and I'm guessing because I believe I talked to Dreamshade and one of the Hetemaku about this. Because so you go by
Oh,
your
you're
names.
familiar with Rick and Matu?
Yeah, we ran into some on the way here.
Oh, they're so delightful people, aren't they?
Oh yeah, it was a
They're
very nice experience.
Definitely interesting.
Yeah. I have earrings made of a Hekimatu bone.
Oh, yeah, we met Ivy, I think her name was. But anyway, a dryad. But anyways, yeah.
Oh,
so,
you met T. Oh, she's
T,
so
I'm
much
sorry,
fun.
yeah, T. I'm sorry, I got her name wrong.
Iced tea.
Right. So, because yeah, the family thing. So, you go by the various names of the flowers. So, because my name is Sweet August Rose, people might think I'm part of the Rose family.
Hey, yeah, that's probably a good assumption. And you're probably safe there. Do be aware that they kind of get a little bit territorial and don't like having a lot of people around them.
I'm used
I
to that
love-
feeling. People don't like being around me either.
So, I mean, considering I never met them, I just chose the name when I graduated.
Oh. So you are a family appropriator.
Right. I think T used that term.
You might want to be careful around the roses then. They have thorns.
Yeah. Well, considering I never planned on coming to your Fricks, hopefully they're a little understanding. But who knows?
Is it
Maybe I
an
might.
accident you come here?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Was it an accident that you arrived here?
No, it's just I never planned to. I was taking a pilgrimage, but I never planned on coming out this far east until circumstances.
Oh. Well, it's been a pleasure to make your acquaintance, even if that strange man in the bathroom keeps popping his head out while he's still using it.
I'm sorry. We're waiting for the fourth flush to get here.
She shakes her head.
So-
He's strange.
Just I have one last question. The Rose
Yes.
family, because people might think I'm a part of them. What other families do they have any enemies other than the cacti?
Oh, of course. The roses don't really get along with really anybody as long as they're in their territory. Once they're outside their territory, though, the roses are generally accepted. It's just when they try to exert control over a certain area that things get prickly.
Okay, so hopefully it's fine then. All right. Thank you.
This is a house of grass.
Oh, okay. This hacienda belongs to the House of Grass. Thank you, Miss Witch, for explaining the traditions and names of this land to me. It would really be helpful navigating what we have to do. Hopefully, hopefully we're able to all accomplish our goals and learn more about our past, and then we'll be out of Uvrix's hair, so to speak.
Okay. Well, I hope the Biedermeier smile upon you and keep your arrangements intact. I sure hope that your friends are not getting into too much trouble out there.
Oh, they are. I'm sure of it. That's what they do.
You're one to speak. Yeah,
I'm
I
one to
was
speak.
about
That's
to
why I'm
say.
speaking.
yeah. They probably got bored, but who knows? Maybe nothing bad will happen.
Nope, it will. I know my own kind.
Just a smash cut to like Cecilia digging up a tree. And like I'm like, I know the rabbit was in here. Brennan, get the bow ready.
But yeah,
Find the
so
bow here.
yeah, Rose will ask Cecilia to join them for dinner since I imagine it's done by the end of this conversation.
Cicely?
I'm not there.
And that's
Yeah.
Cecilia, Cecily. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, Miss Wish.
Yeah. Yeah. For the record, you can thank someone else for that name.
Miss Cecily Wish, not Cecilia
Yes.
Wish. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is out of character. Is her hair lava?
It appears to be, yeah.
Oh.
She is a fire genasi.
Oh, okay. So it's not like actually setting things on fire or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
But it does radiate heat. And the little
It is-
butterflies are made of lava.
Yeah. The butterflies are lava. Okay. I wonder if she ever played The Floor is Lava.
She has. It's actually no, like I have her lore that was handed to me. She has played that as a child. It was a lot of fun.
Wasn't that Bubble Laser's character? Looks kind of like Bubble
Yes.
Laser's character.
This
Yeah.
is Bubble Laser's specific character that I have permission to use.
Oh, from the one shot she did earlier this year.
hmm
Okay. Yeah. Well, Miss Wish. Yeah. Do you want to join us for dinner? We'll.
Of course.
Yeah. And yeah, she'll just spend the time eating dinner and chatting with Miss Wish. Sorry for hogging up the game, like an hour of game time, everybody.
Like I said, I'm low energy tonight anyway, so
Meanwhile, in the jungle out there, where you guys are hunting, you guys will hear a voice come from behind you, and I'm going to choose one of the two of you because there's only two of you out there. Echo, did you go with, or are you here in the hacienda taking part in that conversation?
Yeah, so Echo was kind of in the corner. He had his ring activated. He was just listening, being quiet,
Okay.
taking note,
So-
but not actually taking note.
Okay, so appearing behind Brennan and placing a very sharp object in the middle of your back, you hear a voice. Brennan, behind you. Who are you, and what are you doing in my forest?
I'm Brennanina, and I'm hunting.
But hunting for what?
For whatever my friend points me at.
Oh,
I think I've got. Oh, you've got something attached to you, Brennan.
all you see is a tail swished behind him.
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
Oh, does this sound like our friend from Nausha? This one?
What are you hunting for under that tree?
You've got about 6 seconds until I send you to another plane of existence.
And you have 3 seconds before I put the crossbow bolt inside his head.
Brennan's got a
One.
noggin.
2.
Pull the trigger,
What?
man.
2.5.
Pull the trigger. Keep going.
Trigger? All right, I will pull the trigger. One moment, grabbing the character because I didn't think we were actually going to do this.
Well, I didn't think you were gonna do it. I thought he was bluffing.
Oh no! You tell him this character to pull the trigger, he pulls
Yeah.
the trigger.
You're in a land of assassins, and you thought someone threatening to kill you is bluffing.
Yeah, actually, I think it's mostly smoke.
Okay.
All right. So, cool. So, because you can't see this happening, because he's behind Brennan, Brennan can't
What?
see it happening.
I
Whack.
Okay, for sure.
Oh wow.
Oh, plus 16. Oh, that's quite the plus hit.
I mean, if I
So-
can't see him when he's literally standing right in front of me, then for sure.
Yeah. So it is a 14 plus 4 is 18. 18 plus 36 would be 18 plus 36 would be 64. 64 plus 36 would be 100 damage. Brennan?
Puts me exactly at 0.
Amazing.
Punk. Brennan falls unconscious with a crossbow bolt in the back of his head, and this guy is standing there.
Amazing. Make a charisma saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay.
I cast a spell. He just murdered my friend. I'm going to kill him.
All right.
Oh, plus 16.
So his charisma saving throw. Yay! He got a 3.
Goodbye.
He goes
Wow.
away.
He got a nat 20 and then a nat 1.
Oh,
To be fair, that is this character. Yeah.
Okay, well, that fucking sucked. I feed Brennan a health potion or a healing potion with my bonus action. You recover 6 HP. Get up, Brennan. We have to murder a little fucking kobold.
Brennan tries to stand up and is currently unable to do so as he is glued to the ground.
Okay.
Yeah,
Trick
having
number
trouble
1,
standing up.
sleight of hand and place glue on his armor. Trick number 2, then speak up.
I mean, most glue doesn't stick that fast. That's some good glue.
Yeah, sovereign glue is amazing.
Takes a minute to stick.
It does take a minute to stick.
So he was there for a while though before he got seen.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, Eric. When he comes back, I'm gonna kill him. I'm letting you, unless he says something. I have no reason not to kill this kid. Literally no reason. And I know whose character he used to be, but I will just disintegrate him.
All right. How long are you going to wait? Full minute?
1 minute. And if he comes
All right.
back, I'm gonna kill him unless he says something.
He pops back. Well, that was rude.
I'm going to kill you unless you tell me what you're doing.
I am protecting the House of Flowers.
We're guests. You look like shit.
You are guests of whom? Who is your host?
The House of Roses.
Oh, the House of Roses, you say. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Who in the house do you know?
I'm not answering any more questions. You got any healing potions on you? I'm gonna borrow those, or I'm going to kill you and take you off the. I'm gonna kill you and take them off your body.
He smiles. Perhaps. The question is, would you be able to find them upon my dead body? After all, I would not exist.
You're not really building a case for yourself. I'm going to murder you unless you give me those healing potions so I can feed them to my friend, who you shot
Are
in
you
the back
not
of the head.
Joseph? Are you not Joseph? As he leans down and crams a good berry in Brennan's face.
No,
Brennan, you have
can.
1 hit point.
I've already fed him a healing potion.
Oh, you fed him a healing potion? Excellent. So you got 6 hit points plus 1. You have 7 hit points, Brennan.
He's stuck to the ground.
Yeah. So, questions or no questions? We fight, you die, or I die? Or do we get along?
I want you to get him back up to metaphorical 100% health before we continue our conversation.
Oh my god.
Fortunately, I'm not a healer. So it's not within my power to do so. He would need to rest for a long time, but he will be fine. And he kind of scratches the back of your head, Brennan.
It's just a gaping hole in the back of your head.
How do I get up?
you find out once she says everything is fine. It's okay. It's okay. And he scratches and pats your head.
I'm sorry, was that a prompt for me to just say everything is fine? No, I said everything will be fine. Won't you just give me your reparations? Such as
Reparations for
shooting off-
defending homeland? Oh,
Yeah, for shooting a guest in the back of the head.
he's not guest of House of Grass. He is guest of House of Roses. Reparations are not deserved.
My patients are so thin right now.
Understood. Mine is too. But I must understand, why is Glued Boy here and taking down all our beasts? He shot turkey vulture, he shot rabbit, he shot weird little snake. But he did not eat them. Why shoot so many animals without food?
I think we're gonna get them on our way back.
Roll a deception check or persuasion?
I thought that's how hunting works.
That's what you thought hunting works.
I mean, to
You
be
kill
fair,
all the animals and then go home.
I mean, to be fair, that sounds like something Cecilia would do.
Oh, damn. The thing is, he can't beat that. So, you need education in survival craft and protection of environment. Understood.
You ever been to Shu?
No.
That's how we do it in Shu.
Understood.
need
Remind me
culture.
not to go. Remind me not to go to Shu. I appreciate offer, but not interested.
No one offered. Get me up.
We okay for me to get him up and be okay with House of Grass, Miss House of Flower, House of Roses?
Yeah. It's not easy keeping all this shit straight.
It is hard.
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
relationships on this island are just going to be.
It's tough to keep shit straight. You're on like flush number 4, you know? It's like, oh god, they're bringing flush 5 here. Ooh.
Very well. And he will pop another vial and pour universal solvent all over Brennan, which will prevent your Cloak of Arachnido from working for the rest of the day.
Doesn't know that yet.
Right. Which is going to be funny.
You good, Brennan?
Better. I'm better.
Okay. Well, how about we go back to the Havana and we see what this twerp is all about.
Yeah, let's walk back about 30 feet, because then I can shoot him and not be at disadvantage.
Okay.
I love not be a disadvantage.
Sounds like a
Wait.
plan.
You can be within 30 feet to right? You can be. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm imagining. I don't know. I'm
I mean, he's just
imagining I'm like
playing.
next to him.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
so-
Yeah.
using his
Yeah,
imagination.
yeah, it's melee that you're in disadvantage, right?
Well, as he begins walking, he doesn't trust Cecilia at all. And so he's going to pull up the hood of his cloak and disappear. So, guest of House of Roses. How did you arrive? What is your purpose? Why are you visiting House of Grass? What is his name? What were you hunting for? Are you hungry or do you need snack?
If you think that I can't assault you because I can't see you, you're very wrong.
It's okay. It makes me more comfortable.
As long as it's for your good, then it is mine. Then that's fine.
You just make another earthquake.
Yeah, I could just level this place, but that's okay. It's best not to show off our powers.
It would
Why don't
be
we-
unwise, yes.
Yeah, why don't we walk back? I think I have some friends that you might want to meet.
Of course, of course, of course, of course. Now, be careful not to step in puddles. House of Grass is great host. You guys will make it back to the hacienda and walk inside, where Cecily is just finishing discussing the situation with Sweet August Rose.
How's it going?
Oh, you made it back. Do you want dinner?
You can come out now.
I do not trust you, even here in my home.
I start snapping and pointing around to the room, but like this is more for Sweet August Rose benefit. Something followed us home, and he shot Brennan in the head. Or on a scale of 100
Did you
to
shoot
0.
him in the head?
I did not shoot him in the head.
Trask, did you shoot him? Of course I shot him. You know I am trigger happy. Great.
No, he's trigger happy. Amer says, like, giving like the I guess the sitcom face. That's what they think of call that.
Well,
I don't know.
Oh, you think?
so wait. I look at the is Brennan like okay, or is he still like bleeding?
Sir?
I messed up. I have like 7 hit points.
Yeah, he literally shot him in the back of the head, and I was milliseconds away from just ending his entire existence. But he can mess me otherwise.
I
Still
look
on the table.
I look at Drask and I just say, why'd you shoot him in the back of the head?
He's invisible.
Oh, he's not here. Oh.
Yeah, you can't technically
Oh,
see
right,
it.
right. I don't know. He's here. Okay, so
Well,
you
his
know what?
voice is
I can roll
Yeah.
perception. I might be able to hear the person.
Oh yeah, you know exactly where he is. You just can't see him.
I'm taking it the person who shot you is who's ever walking around next to you.
Well, yeah, I mean, Cecilia did tell him to, but yes.
I look at Cecilia. Why did you tell him to shoot?
Oh
Brennan.
my god, it's not literal. Or is everybody here a fucking moron? Is everybody here a fucking moron? No,
He's like rubbing his head.
put your hand down.
I look at the empty space and just what happened?
They were hunting and killing all sorts of creatures that they did not choose to eat. I ended it appropriately after a warning.
But they're supposed to eat it raw? Like, you gotta bring it home to eat it.
You hear a crossbow bolt thwack next to where you are standing, right at your feet.
I mean, if we want to play games, we can play games.
We see why I almost killed him. I'm still not off the table. Eric still has the character sheet up.
I would really prefer it if we didn't start killing random people.
I mean, to be fair, he had attacked at me. Whether he missed or not, whether it was on purpose or not, that's still a threat against me. Amber says you see his hand on his sword, all of a sudden, the joking attitude gone.
If it was meant to hit you, instead of being warning shot, you would be dead. Was not meant to. Was meant to show you I am capable.
Well, I mean, it doesn't take that much to knock down Brennan, so I mean, you can sit there invisible, but so can Echo before he sends you back to whatever plane you came from.
Go? Go.
Echo.
You say Echo is invisible?
No.
Interesting.
Oh wait, is
Go
Echo still, is Echo still
I see you.
is Echo still invisible? I forget.
Yeah, he would be.
Has he been invisible this whole time? Echo?
I
Oh.
assume so.
Oh, I thought he'd be visible after we made it to the house, but sorry.
I hadn't seen him in a while, I assume.
He did say that he was staying invisible in the corner.
Oh, that's right. I thought he was just okay. Sorry. Right. So okay, enough of the shooting. Everyone here is competent. You can stop waving your. I look at the cobalt dicks around.
Tails. Tails around.
Tails around. There we go.
I come out if he comes out.
Well, let's just all put down our weapons and all turn visible so we can all have a discussion like adults rather than just killing each other outright.
You coming out, friend Kobold?
Echo,
Yeah.
don't do it. He's a piece of shit. I can make him come out if I fucking want to.
Yeah, Echo come out.
Okay. He comes out as well. As he
Oh,
pulls the hood down. See, no threats, no threats. Welcome to House of Grass.
right. Well, Echo. I turned to Miss Wish, and I'm assuming this is Drask.
Yeah, this is Drask. Drask, this is Sweet August Rose from the Rose family. And these are her guests. Welcome to House of Grass. I am Drask, House of Grass. Nice to make your acquaintance. I'm sorry for shooting you in head. My apologies. And he will flourish and bow very courteously.
I
Brings
mean,
staring at him.
Mean mugging him.
well, okay. So, right, Drask, you saw a giant dragon last month.
Yes, yes, yes. 2 heads, 3 miles long at least.
Yep.
Sure, Echo would love to learn about that. I'm just gonna go and watch this, and hopefully this doesn't evolve into incredible violence.
May I try some food?
I'm sorry, what was that?
May I try some of that food?
Yeah, I made it for everybody.
Ah, delicious. Ah, and he will.
Stell made it for everybody, I should say. I'm sorry, I helped.
He'll step up to the counter and reach up over the counter and grab blindly at whatever's on there. What'd you make, Stell?
It's like you said basically it's mainly like roasted. It's mostly like vegetables and stuff that we had, right?
Plant products. Yep.
Okay, then mainly it's like a It looks to be like a roasted mainly just looks to be like roasted broccoli for the most part. With just like various other things just kind of sprinkled in there, like various of the other vegetables and whatnot. Like there's a bit of like looks to be like cauliflower, some like asparagus, some
Okay.
carrots, maybe.
I was so excited for you to say ratatouille. Like the dish.
No.
That is a vegetable dish, isn't it? Yeah.
Wait, is
I-
it?
oh, that's
Wait,
so
is it?
rich.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, I'm mad. Oh, I'm a thrower, professional. I'm sorry.
I was stood up because I was like, this is gonna be such a good joke, and I was like, oh no.
No, I didn't realize there was a fucking vegetable dish. Oh, I'm actually so mad. I'm so mad.
Oh man.
Yeah, if you remember the movie, he actually shows.
Again, it was a while ago since I've watched.
But yeah, they actually like chop all the various vegetables in different
No, I
ways.
thought there were I knew there were vegetables involved. I just remember there being more than just that.
If I remember correctly, it's a vegetarian dish. Like that's why it was considered a quote unquote peasant's dish.
Yeah, peasant dish.
Because there's no protein in it. Yeah.
Is there any liquor?
Not that I remember.
No, it's
I
Right.
mean, like
think
at
it's
this
a
dinner
vegetable.
or where?
Some white wine? I haven't cooked ratatouille in forever. I can't remember. Anywho.
No, I just mean in general. Like, is there any liquor available?
Oh, here in the hacienda, yes, there would be plenty of sake and a variety of wines.
Yeah, Brennan just wants a glass of wine for his amulet of drunkard.
Sure.
Brennan, I thought you quit drinking.
It comes and goes. It's complicated. This will help you feel better.
Like, and he goes.
So, Dash, the dragon you saw.
Drask. Drask.
Yeah, that's
I
what
will
I said.
type his name in chat for you here. Drask.
So the dragon you saw is Vagradan. Have you only
Yes,
seen him
yeah.
once, or has he been here?
Oh no, saw it twice. Saw it twice. He
Twice?
came and spent time inland and then left. Rumor says that he went to the old pyramid.
Where's the old pyramid? What's there?
Oh, it is between here and Pearl Sanctuary. That is where they say the bones of great dragon long ago reside.
Amarazi?
That name sounds familiar, yes?
I would be grateful if you would like show us the way or maybe draw us a map and point us in the right direction. Maybe we could head that way.
Of course.
tomorrow.
I can draw a map, yes. I can draw a map, no problem, no problem. But tomorrow I have Flush arriving, so I would not be able to guide you through the mountain passes, and it is dangerous paths. But I can draw a map, yes? Draw a map, yes.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, I'd appreciate it.
He will produce a piece of parchment, which he has, and a entire forger's kit, and set up drawing a very elaborate map on how to get there.
He's a red cobalt.
He is a red kobold, yes. Technically crimson, but yeah. And he will get a 25 on his map making skill.
Oh, very good. Oh, what? I asked him what tribe he's from.
Oh, from House of Grass.
Yeah, but before that, I mean, where were you born? What?
Oh, no, I'm
What
from House
village?
of Grass. I was born here.
From other kobolds?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. Never asked. Didn't think it was important to know of heritage.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't be accepted the way you are today anyway. The kobolds they're not lovers of individuality, so
Oh,
somewhat of
such
a
shame, such shame.
outcast. But
Same thing, you are outcast too.
yeah, I'm certainly an outcast.
Then you and I get along fine. And he comes over and he offers you a fist bump. And he tries to give you a back and forward slap, tries to reach out for your arm and give you a secret handshake that you don't understand. It's really awkward.
Yeah, I'll try to follow.
Yeah, it doesn't work. He doesn't know what moves you're doing. You don't know what moves he's doing. Makes no sense. If you've ever tried starting off a secret handshake with someone for the first time, that's
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
It
it's
is.
a nightmare. Yeah.
So, Drask, how old are you?
Oh, I celebrate what Sicily 7 years? 7 years. 7 years.
Eric,
7 years.
did you guys lose me or I lose you?
Nope.
Uh,
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you.
We hear everyone.
Can you hear me, Doug?
Oh.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, no, that's not a
I
good
can
sign.
hear you.
Are you there now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Doug?
Oh, it's like we're in that Verizon commercial.
No, we lost Doug. Yeah, he just needs a green T-shirt and a bald head. I think he's actually got that part already, if I remember right.
Yeah. He
Sure.
from when he showed his face. Yeah, he was bald. But
I'm sorry, Doug, if you can
and
hear me.
here-
That was really low.
Oh, is he typing in the?
I just did.
Well, in the meantime, right. So the Pearl Sanctuary. Can you tell us about that place?
Oh, beautiful place, beautiful place. It really is beautiful. It is great big city, city with hanging gardens and spires as tall as mountains. Ah, iridescent sheens across all surfaces. It is gorgeous, but a political nightmare. Not pleasant like out here in House of Grass.
Oh no. I imagine there's less people getting shot in the head, right?
Oh no, more. Many more.
I mean, they can kill people there. Okay, nice.
Only when sanctioned by your house, of course.
Of
Hey, guys.
course.
But yeah, he's 7 years old. Echo.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
sorry.
Any other questions, Echo?
No, I don't think so. I think if he's going to draw us a map, I'm interested in that. I'm kind of interested in how he got here. I mean, he probably was brought here as a hatchling and just doesn't remember it.
Exactly.
Yes, I believe that's what is it, third flush then?
hmm
What does Echo know about harvesting tea and the different flushes in tea? I feel like that's something
This
he
would
has
be
a chance of
a
knowing.
check or nature check, up to you, either one.
Say that again. What?
Medicine or nature, your choice.
Yeah, let's go with nature. I'll re-roll that.
Diddly, okay.
Ah,
13. You understand that flushes exist and that the various teas are separated by quality and specific flavors of the various parts of a leaf in order to get the specific flavor you want in a tea.
does he
So,
understand that the first flush is usually the most popular and the one that people
Yes.
most sought after?
yeah, I would say so.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, I think Echo's going to get ready. I think he's going to eat.
Cool. It
He's
is
kinda
dark right now.
serious-minded right now.
Yep. It's dark by now, and Cecily will go and pull a large curtain across the opening doorway to make sure that the spores don't get in tonight. Be sure you don't go outside. From midnight to dawn, the spores come out, and it's not safe.
What is it? Just are they poisonous? What is it?
They're intoxicating. The fungi family have formed a method of infiltration that we find unpleasant here in the House of Grass.
Ah. All right. Well, is this just in this area? Because if we travel to the Pearl Sanctuary, will we have to contend with these spores?
I'm not sure, Trask. I don't know for sure. I have not been to Pearl Sanctuary in ages. I don't like all the political machinations. I prefer just killing people and being done with it. Weeding is important.
Yes. Well, I'm just concerned because if we travel there, I don't want to get jumped in the middle of the night by these spores.
No,
Oh,
that wouldn't be that great.
I understand. Be very cautious. Remain indoors late at night.
Well, if we're on the road, is there like a safe house on the road there, or?
Many haciendas here and there. Many houses, many outhouses and outcroppings. You will not be far from one. If you know the signs to search for, you will be fine.
Okay, good to know.
Of course, of course, of course. But yes, it is time for Rask to go to bed. Rask sleeps in rafters. And he will climb the wall and go up into the rafters of the hacienda.
Well,
He disappears into the darkness.
He sleeps in there willingly?
Yeah,
I mean,
I
he-
think he
it-
does. I mean, that's where he likes it.
yeah,
Is to be up
it's
above things in the darkness.
yeah, it's cozy. Especially when you're little like that. It's you can see everything. It makes sense. All right. Well, that could have gone better, but I guess it also could have gone worse. I say as I start like bandaging Brennan's head.
Yeah, he's ready for a rest.
Right.
So, Amir, you're gonna stand watch.
Oh, that's the plan.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So Amir's going to stay up. Cecily will get a cot and lay out a very nice satin sheet and lay down and go to sleep.
And so we get a long rest.
You guys can get a long rest, and we will pick up next week as you guys will wake up in the House of Flowers. I hope this was fun, guys. You guys got a ton of lore today. And
Yes. Yeah,
we
sorry
knocked-
for hogging all the time with all that House of Flowers lore.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Gotta learn.
Yep.
Yeah.
so, I hope you guys had fun with that. We will come back next week and have some more fun exploring the House of Flowers, find out what's going on with Emirazi, and maybe meet up with Dreamshade again. Or for the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah.